Welcome back to episode 313 of the Hockey Cards Gongshow podcast.
It's your friendly neighborhood hockey-loving goofballs. Welcome to the Gong Show.
What up, boys?
I'll make that guy swallow that whistle one of these days.
Yeah, I know. What's going on?
Everything. What a day.
Oh, Jesus.
Big day for everybody, except me.
And
You had a big day, an $800 one.
Yeah, that's true. Good old truck repairs. Yeah. I was complaining to Louie earlier about my truck repairs. No mechanical issues, just computer chips.
yeah.
Bring back the home phone. Bring back the home phone.
Adulting is fun. Okay, Phil. We're not going to make fun of you today for staying at home. We got that all out of our system on Monday. So
I don't believe that. I deserve it. It's okay. I dish it out enough.
Yeah. Can't promise anything for Louie. That's just for me.
Yeah.
Monday's show will be kind of a big one for us in just our own sort of a way. We're going to be, most of us will be at the cabin. Phil will be in Ottawa, but we're going to do like the first time of like somebody, Phil will be joining live via satellite.
Yes. Yeah.
And we're going to do cameras, new microphones, new kind of everything. And so I'm sure it'll be a total gong show.
We're testing out a new thing. We're trying to level up. We're trying to be better than amateurs.
We're trying to be above average amateurs. That's our goal.
Mm-hmm.
That's our goal. We got a big ceiling to cover. Yeah. Room to grow.
Yep.
Well, while we're gallivanting at the National, Phil will be hosting his very popular Friday Nights with Phil show. What's on tap, buddy?
Well, who knows what'll happen, because Dave will be back to his nomadic ways. And so Dave will call into my show and we'll see how Dave is doing on location. Might work, might not. Well, we have good plans to set up an hour before we go live and test it out. So if it works, great. If not, it's going to be the Phil show. I'm confident Dave will find a way. It'll be funny. And if not, we'll just put a picture of him up and he'll be there in spirit, like I am for the National. MVP big release week. Be very careful. Big hits coming. I have no knowledge of the product, so if you don't know anything about MVP, I believe is it the first release product of 2025?
Yeah, 25, 26.
Yeah, so that's got to count for something, right? Get those cards on eBay right away after I open them.
Right. Do you think I should try to get a couple Appletinis down, Dave, before he comes on the show? Wouldn't that be kind of funny?
That would be really funny. Loosen them up. Yeah, loosen them up. Straight edge, right? So straight like a ruler, that ex-Mormon.
There's no excuse for Dave not. Oh, wait. It's Friday.
Yeah.
I can set something up and
come
on. I can get him on.
Well, who knows where we'll be, but that'll be part of the fun of it.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be good. Yeah. Dog days of summer, baby. We're like, hey, get through the grind with us. Come hang out with Dave and Phil, maybe.
My best work ever on this preview, or on your thumbnail, by the way. I mean, this is the cutest little Phil that has ever filled.
That is a very adorable Phil. I want a few of them. I'd love little Phils running around.
Yeah, what if you could have like little minions that just did all your work for you that look like that? Wouldn't that be
as long as there's a mute button. If there isn't a mute button, I'm not on. No.
I was looking. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, well, where's little Louis Lightyear?
Louis Little Lightyear. Oh, Josh, you got to do it. You got to do it.
All right. So GP Sports Cards is the official breaking partner of our show, this show, the Hockey Cards Gongshow podcast. And oh my. Phil, have you seen what's going down after the National and with Grant?
I did. I'm very excited. Why don't you tell the good listener what's going down? Because it's pretty epic.
Yeah. So Grant had teased this on Monday's show that he's going to be coming back from the National with a monster break. And boy, is he ever. The break will happen either Monday or Wednesday. I looked yesterday. They hadn't finalized a date yet. It's a 32-team random break. So everyone on board so far? 32-team random?
Okay.
Spots are only 5,000 Canadian.
Still in.
Oh, okay.
With your money.
Now, that's not a typo. That's a huge break. It includes, so here's the rundown. It's going to take me a while, but I think it's worth going through. 50,000 Canadian in GP buybacks. So there's going to be a buyback card with every 32. all 32 teams in there, so everyone will hit what? Essentially, values range between 500 and 10,000 Canadian. Somebody's going to get a $10,000 card just off of that buyback. That's not bad.
It's crazy.
There's going to be 12 tins of 23-24 the Cup, 6 tins of 2022 the Cup, 12 tins of 2021 the Cup, 6 tins of 2020 the Cup, 3 tins of 2019 the Cup, and then 1 tin of 2017, 1 tin of 2016 the Cup. So 41 Cup tins in total. It's a lot.
Wow.
A 5-box inner case of 2019 buybacks. That would be fun to open.
Yup.
Louis?
I got a question. And because I don't know the answer, and hopefully other people don't know, what is the difference between an inner case and an whatever other case?
It's not like a belly button where there's an inner and an outer. It's that there's like master cases will sometimes be like, it's like a box within a box. So like the cup comes in often in a 6 tin master case, and it's 2 3-box cases within it, like the Russian doll thing.
Oh, gotcha.
I should have told you it was like a belly button, because then you would have like looked really foolish at some point.
You would have bought 2, yeah.
There's a 2005-06 Ultimate Pack, chase some Ovi and Sydney rookies, a hobby box of 2008-09 Ultimate, 2006-07 SP Authentic hobby box, a box of 2020 SP Legends Signature Edition. Phil would pay $5,000 just for that.
Done. Sign me up for 3 of them.
11 signed jerseys, 5 Fanatics Eminent, 40 2025 the National Upper Deck promo packs, 3 turtle doves and a partridge and a pear tree.
Oh, you missed the bonus. 5,000 packs of EX 2000 only if you sign up. You get that for free if you just sign up.
That's not true. But
I've seen Grant's back room. There's a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
Hey,
that would be like Disney World for me, wouldn't it?
Grant can give out a free box of EX 2000 for every purchase for the next 10 years.
You need to be a little lighter on that, Phil, because I've been receiving a lot of comments that your background looks like.
I got to maintain it. I got to maintain the bit. Sorry, forever and always will I. And I'm probably going to get outnumbered in 10 years. It'll be like the greatest vintage set that no one cared about.
Right. And then
I'll be the villain of that. I'll be the villain of that YouTube video.
And then I'll make 484 songs about it. Right? That's what we do around here.
All right.
So how many have you bought so far, Phil? You got to be in for what? 5?
No, I would. You know what? A couple of years ago, I probably would have, but I'll just be a spectator. No, I won't. I will be moderating. So don't be silly.
That'll be a big one. You better be on your A game. You were sleeping on the couch when we started this show. You can't do that.
I don't like it when you say that. Yes, I fell asleep and Josh had to wake me up for the podcast.
You can get your spots at gpsportscards.com. And when the break is announced, it'll be on the GP Sports YouTube channel. Cannot wait for it. I will definitely be watching. That's for sure. Some other updates quick. Private Collection Insurance. We want to thank Enzo Ferrari and Private Collection Insurance for helping to make today's show possible.
Oh, Phil hasn't gotten back to him yet.
Oh, God, I just realized. Yeah, I'm really bad. It's been a tough week, man. Yeah, there's no excuse. I dropped the ball hard on that. I'm sorry, Enzo. I should probably get that email before you listen to this. Maybe he doesn't even listen to our show. I'm going to guess he doesn't.
Do we have to have do we need to hire like a life coach for you or something like that?
I need a little bit of help sometimes. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
But, I'm on it. I'm sorry, boys. I failed you and the good listener. I'm on it. I will email Enzo back and line that up when he gets back. We will figure out how to insure my collection, and you can live through me step by step. This is a perfect summer video. It's not hockey's about to start. Phil's insuring his collection. Like, it's a perfect August thing to do. So I'm on it. I apologize. And I will.
Well, the bad news is you're a giant failure. The good news is everybody loves a redemption story.
Yeah, it's true. Rags to riches. Here we go.
Here we go. Well, Enzo and his team at PCI have specific policies that can ensure the collections that we've all put huge amounts of effort and probably big money into collecting. And it's not just coverage at your home. It also includes at card shows, in your car. If Louis on a hang glider with his PC, probably covered. We could talk to Enzo about that. Go to privatecollectioninsurance.com. Maybe schedule some time to speak with them about getting your treasured, beloved coveted cards covered. Also, Enzo, as we mentioned, this week is at the National. We're going to be walking around with him, and he's going to be taking some notes and do a little post-show report on the good, bad, and ugly, as far as like what people were doing, not doing, to keep their collections safe during the show. Cannot wait for that. Got some quick Discord updates. This first one is amazing. So, Phil, the hobby momentum continues from your slab cracking escapades on Friday Nights with Phil.
Yeah.
You've obviously been an inspiration. So, Bill Brasky in Discord. Bill Brasky.
Love Bill Brasky.
Yeah, man.
He's taking your advice to heart, and he's using your patented cracking techniques.
Oh, my God.
We have a couple images he sent of the process, as he would say, or process. In the first image, he's taken a page out of my book and put effort into preparation. So he's got everything lined up that he's going to use for the cracking job. Then he sent one more image. I guess this is probably like right before he put hammer to spike.
Before he put hammer to spike. Holy moly. You see right away.
Any advice for Bill? I mean, is that
he's a little low. Bill, you're a little low. You want to be closer to the label. You don't want to impale your subject matter. It's not William Wallace here. You know, you're a little low. I would go up about 3 inches. I'd say give her, smackaroony.
Give her hell.
Yeah,
get it done. Sometimes, like when I'm stressed out, I'll go into Discord and see something like this, and it completely turns my day around.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
That's good.
So thank you, Bill, for making my day there. Also, our Discord exclusive show, Behind the Bench, episode 11, is now live on that channel in Discord. So Neil and Rinkrat, Michael, they did a tutorial on TCDB trading. I never knew that was even a thing, but there's a whole trading platform in TCDB.
I had no clue.
Yeah, well, check it out, the episode, and you'll find out.
What is that? Yeah.
I don't know. I've had no sleep, and I'm excited for the National.
You should have taken a nap before, Josh.
Oh, don't worry. He'll get a nap in all the way to the National.
Yeah, I know. Josh doesn't do the driving, It's funny.
Well, no, Louis is a control freak, and so he likes to drive, and I like to sleep. We're a perfect match.
Son.
We're a good match for each other. I like to sleep. He likes to drive. There you go.
Yep.
All right.
Leave it at that.
I'm not. It's all good.
It's like awful pictures of me drooling.
Oh yeah.
And I have them all.
I know you do. Darn it.
Can't wait for more tomorrow.
Just remember, Louis, I don't get mad. I get even.
Still waiting.
Neil and Michael, they did an awesome job. So I hope you guys check that out. And if you're not in our Discord and you want to get in on the action, you can do so by supporting us via Patreon. And very easy to do. It's $5 a month. Starts at. This shouldn't be a big deal. I hope not, at least for you. And you get access to the Discord, all the stuff that goes on there. We're going to be doing fantasy hockey, 5K challenge again, random giveaways, and you can meet friends because we're all lonely men. We're all men seeking men.
We're all, listen, maybe you should add a word. We're all strong, lonely men.
Yes.
Some of us.
Yeah, some of us. I have weak moments as well.
Light.
Yeah. My sons are playing on TV. I'm quite vulnerable to my emotions. Yeah. I yell, shut up.
No, it's not like that. It's like, looking for hobby friends, men seeking men. That's how you do it. Say it, right?
Yeah. Forget I included a scenario. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, if you want to support us, just go to our website, hockeycardsgongshow.com. Click on the Become a Patron link at the top of the page, or go to Patreon directly. I know how to spell it, patreon.com. And all you got to do is search for Hockey Cards Gong Show. There's a link in the show description for the good listener in the podcast apps and on YouTube. And in our Instagram and TikTok profile, too. Baba Louie, Boba Lubai, BB Luby. We have one new patron since our last show. Do you want to go ahead and shout him out?
I'll shout him out. It is Billy_LW. So it's Billy left wing. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I was hoping for Robbie right wing. Oh, well.
Maybe next
Welcome, Billy. Welcome.
There's a Robbie right wing. Please sign up for Patreon to make Phil happy. Thank you, Philly, for your support. He's already
and then we need Malcolm in the middle. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Great show.
Yeah, joke. Wow. Stop. Louis, game plan.
Game plan. Starting off with get to know your Hall of Famers. After that, we will jump into the number one draft picks of the 1990s and take a look at those card market, that card market, the cord market. Yes. After that, hobby news. Then it's the anticipated. I worked on it forever, Phil.
Oh, dude, I'm not happy with it.
It's Phil's personal.
Oh my God, I hated it. I've never thought something was a great idea and hated it so fast. It's just
Well, wait till it's your turn, Louis. It's not as easy as you think.
It's horrible. It's horrible. I'm not even proud of my Final Four. Anyway, stay tuned.
Yep. That's why I have to do mine on a Monday show, because I can't do it during the week. I will lose my mind. Anyways, for those listening, though, it is Phil's personal hobby Mount Rushmore. After that, we touch on some new product releases, and then the Phil less personal pickups.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We're doing over underrated too. I forgot to put that on there.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Over underrated.
Yeah.
Banger.
There you go. All right, let's get rolling with today's show, like we do with Get to Know Your Hall of Famers. It's our attempt to profile every single player that's made it to the Hockey Hall of Fame. We started way back with the first HOF. That's how the kids call it. Class of 1945, and have been working our way up to present day. Today's Hall of Famer, we're going to learn some more about, has a cool nickname. And I wish I had a cool nickname, but I don't.
You do. It's just behind your back.
No, I'm sad. I'm just kidding. Louis, give me a cool nickname.
You got a tramp stamp, Josh?
No.
T-Bone. T-Bone Madigan.
That was Troy.
Oh, yeah. T-Bone was Troy. Yeah.
I'm just Josh, I guess.
How about Coco the Monkey?
Okay. Today's Hall of Famer we're going to feature is Bullet Joe Simpson.
That is a very cool nickname.
Yeah. Harold Edward Joseph Bullet Joe Simpson lived from 1893 until 1973, passing away at 80 years old. He was born in Selkirk, Manitoba, Canada, passed away in Coral Gables, Florida. Bullet Joe was an average-sized dude. Phil would think he's a giant at 5'10", 175 pounds. He played defense. Kobe laughed too. Kobe stopped. And in a professional hockey career that lasted from 1921 until 1931, he played for the Edmonton Eskimos and the New York Americans. On August 26th, 1915, Simpson enlisted in the Canadian military, joining the 31st Battalion and remained in Canada. He transferred to the 61st Battalion and played the 1915-16 season with their hockey team. So I think like during the war, to maybe a lot of these guys would play hockey for the Army as I don't know if it's like a USO thing where they would like entertain the soldiers a little bit. And he helped his Canadian Army team win the 1916 Allen Cup, which of course is the amateur championship of Canada. 2 weeks after winning the cup, Simpson was sent overseas. Congratulations, you won the cup. Go to war. Right, and arrived in the United Kingdom in early April 1916. He was hospitalized in August 1916 with gonorrhea.
Oh, Jesus, man.
Yeah.
There's cream for that.
Yeah, no, that's.
But was sent to the Western Front in time to take part of the Battle of Somme, where he was wounded in the left leg and back, again being hospitalized. In July 1917, Simpson was promoted to lieutenant, and in August, so a month later, he was awarded the Military Medal.
See, gonorrhea ain't so bad.
Yeah, I guess.
Just work through it, buddy. Just work through it, Joe. You're fine.
He was dismissed from the service in February 28, 1918, by finding of the General Court Martial. But no further details exist in his record. And then 5 days later, though, he's back in his position. So maybe they did like an oopsie. You're guilty, and then you're not. I don't know.
Like a college athlete cheating on a test. They're like, okay, you barely passed and you're suspended, but you can still play football.
Bullet Joe was ultimately discharged in early November 1918, just before the armistice.
What's that?
And once he what?
What's that?
That was the treaty that ended World War I.
Thank you.
Thank you. Once he returned to Canada, Joe resumed his hockey career. In 1920, the right-handed defenseman's break came in a Winnipeg pool room when Kenny McKenzie, good old Kenny McKenzie, of the Big Four's Edmonton Eskimos, offered him $3,000 to turn professional. That probably was a large sum in 1920, I would guess.
In a pool hall, too? It seems a little shady. I'll give you $3,000 to join my league. What do you say, Joe? I'm gonna sleep on it. See?
Where did you find the audio recording of that?
Yeah,
That's
it's pretty
amazing.
close. No, not bad.
Okay, so he signed as a free agent on November 4th. Oh, my birthday. When the Western Hockey League ceased operations in the end of 1924-25, Simpson's contract was purchased by the New York Americans of the National Hockey League.
Americans.
That's how he came to the NHL. After his career ended in 1931, Bullet Joe coached the Americans for the following 3 seasons. Louise, 42,000 would be today's value in 3,000 in 1920. Thanks, Babaloi.
Got your back, man.
Why should you care about Bullet Joe Simpson? Simpson earned the nickname Bullet Joe because of his incredible skating speed, widely considered the fastest player of his era. Teammates and opponents often joked that he was faster skating backwards than most players forwards. According to one story, opposing forwards refused to chase him, knowing they couldn't catch up. It was common to see him circle behind his own net, skate coast to coast, and set up a scoring play. In a 1923 WCHL game in Edmonton, Simpson took off on one of his featured signature end-to-end rushes and skated so hard the ice cracked beneath him during the goal crease.
Okay.
Officials had to pause the
All
game to repair the damage. One reporter wrote, "Only Bullet Joe would split the rink like that." It's like a Bill Brasky thing, huh?
Yeah, that's a Chuck Norris, Bill Brasky. The fish was this big. Okay, Grandpa. No, it was seriously, yeah.
In the early 1900s, this gets better. Safety gear was minimal, but Simpson took it to a whole nother level. He was famous for playing without shin pads or shoulder pads, even in his NHL years.
That's crazy.
He once said padding slowed him down, and that was unacceptable to the fastest man on ice.
When's the movie coming out? This is a comedy movie, or like Happy. We need a
like
new
an Adam Sandler movie or something.
Yeah,
like
this is an Adam Sandler movie. Pad, slow me down. Gotta move forward. No shin pads is crazy, dude. That's shoulder fine, but no shins. Oh.
During a game in the early 1920s, Simpson was knocked out cold after a collision. He woke up minutes later on the bench, insisted on going back in, and played the rest of the game, clearly groggy, but still better than most. When asked later, he said, "Don't remember the third period, but they tell me I was great."
I love this guy. 80, and he made it to 80. I got 80. I got 36 more years in me. I can do it. Yeah.
While playing in Winnipeg, Simpson once skated a full game with frozen toes after a team train delay and poor winter equipment. Trainers found out only after the game and were stunned. He was quoted as saying, "Felt like pins and needles, but the legs still worked." In the 1920s, Simpson regularly played entire games without leaving the ice. Because of limited rosters and his unmatched endurance, coaches refused to take him off, and he didn't seem to want to break either.
Energy level is off the charts of this guy,
I guess. In an era when defensemen rarely scored, Simpson once netted 2 goals in a single game with rushes that looked like something from a cartoon. Winnipeg fans reportedly threw hats on the ice, something normally reserved for hat tricks, a rare show of appreciation for his electrifying play from the blue line. And inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame in 1963, his speed and bravery helped define the pre-modern era of hockey.
Well done. Yeah, he's an interesting fellow.
Yeah, no kidding. Let's look at Bullet Joe Simpson's hobby market. So his rookie card is in the 1924 Pollen Chambers V128 set, card number 41. The PSA 4 we're looking at is the highest selling copy, as it sold for just $360 US in October 2017. What's interesting here, I've run into this a bunch doing the Get to Know Your Hall of Famers bit. It says 1923 on the PSA slab. I think they got it wrong for a bunch of these. Yeah. So it's really 1924. Also, according to TCDB, there's a Joe Simpson Playing Days card in the 1925 Anonymous set issue, card number 82. Cannot find a sale or a picture of that card. And the final Bullet Joe Playing Days card comes from the 1926 Anonymous issue set, card number 81. Couldn't find any sales, but at least we found a picture of it. Kind of cool.
That's a really cool picture, yeah. Simpson, eh?
Those New York Americans jerseys were pretty sweet.
Really nice. I'd like to see I wish the Washington Capitals had more an American flair to it. You know, a little more stars and stripes.
the bald eagle and the stars. And
Yeah, it'd be good. And then, yeah, my sense because Capital Canada to have a little more Canadiana on it. I love our jerseys though in general.
I it does surprise me a little bit that there's not a little more of a Canada feel. Like if the Sens should have like a big maple leaf on the front of it.
You think? No. Well, yes, they should, but they cannot because that has been it's tainted. It's not Canada's team, and they stole it at it.
And that, boys, is your Hockey Hall of Famer, Bullet Joe Simpson.
Awesome job, Justin. Nice.
Baba Louie.
Job, Bullet.
You're going to take us through the magical story of the number one draft picks from the 1990s and their hockey rookie cards.
I'm gonna
do it.
Let's do it. Yeah, so jump right into it. 1990s first round pick, card market. First round pick, number one pick, 1990.
Who could it be?
Owen Nolan for the Quebec Nordiques. Now, his 1990-91 O-Pee-Chee premiere top sale was did I make any notes on how I messed this one up or not? Probably not. But I'm saying it's this 9.5 BGS sold for $107 back in April of 2008.
He was a pretty big chase back in 1990.
Oh, and Nolan? Oh, yeah, big time. I mean, who else was there? It was like Nolan, Primo, Nedved, and Ricci.
Yep.
Jagger. I think even Keith
Fedorov
late in that. Brodeur's that year. Brodeur's 1990. That was crazy year, yeah.
So, next up in 1990, pick number 5. I didn't do all of them. Yes, number 2 was Nedved. 3 was Primo. Number 4, Philly had taken Mike Recchi, and then
Ricci.
Number 5, Ricci. Then Jagger.
Then Jagger. I know, it's so crazy. I wouldn't know the other 4 if it was Jagger wasn't 5th.
Now, this Jagger 1990-91 O-Pee-Chee Premier BGS 10 sold for $6,750 in August of 2023.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that was not a great investment.
You're probably right.
It's a big purchase. You got the 10 though. They paid for the 10 and they got the 10. Not Black Label though.
No. But then after that, pick number 19.
Oh, it is Keith. Yeah.
Was Keith Tkachuk.
You wearing an iTech there?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
It's a 91-92 Upper Deck BGS 10. It's the World Junior Tournament card. That sold for $475 US March of 22. And then also available that year at number 20, Martin Brodeur.
You big homer.
Yep. And his highest selling was a 1990-91 Score, the American version, BGS 9.5, sold for $365 back in June of 24. Then
I think there's one more goalie in this draft that our very good friend of the show might be a little upset at you, Louis. So I'm just going to, it's either this year or next year. The cat?
Schmielix
Schmotvin. Yeah, I believe he's 90 or I think
German?
He's 90. Yeah.
Toronto
drafted him.
But was he taken in the first round?
Yeah, Phil.
Probably not. Then maybe it's 91. Yeah. I'd be surprised if he was. He was a Chicoutimi Sag hot prospect. So
is it charcuterie board?
No, Chicoutimi. Doesn't matter, Louis. If you didn't catch him, it's he's not in the first round for sure.
I just took first round stuff. So
I
didn't look any deeper. Actually,
I drafted in 93 anyways. I'm probably completely wrong.
I did on one because there was nothing to pick. But anyways, 1991 number 1 draft pick by the Philadelphia Flyers was none other than Eric Lindros. Actually, he was taken by Quebec.
That Nordique. Big controversy.
Yeah. Anyways, his 1990 Score Canadian top sale PSA 10 sold for, wait for it, $177.50 US back in March 2021. Other options for Quebec could have been Scott Niedermayer taken number 3. His 1990 Upper Deck PSA 10 World Juniors card sold for $280 back in November of 2021. Then we have the I Drive a Van with No Windows, Peter Forsberg at number 6.
Well, that's who Quebec got, right? So,
Yeah.
Yes.
And a lot of other things.
Mm-hmm. His 91-92 Upper Deck is a BGS 10 sold for $1,675.50 back in June of 2021. Anything you guys want to add on the 91 draft?
No.
yeah.
Not really. I don't know it that well. And Kovalev
was 15 and Marcus Naslund was number 16.
Oh, Naslund, yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
nah, that's good.
Okay. Well, going to 1992. This was a banger. Tampa Bay was on the clock. Went for none other than Roman Emmerlich.
Emmerlich, yeah. Oh,
Mhm.
wow. It's not a throwback, brother. That's so crazy.
Now, his rookie 1992-93 Fleer Ultra top sale was raw. Sold for $1 US back in March of 2024.
No way.
Yep.
No way.
$1.
The
Yeah,
number one
it's,
overall pick in the draft. His top sale ever is $1.
Yep.
I don't think number 2 pick of the draft has a high card either, because that's my modern day Sens first pick ever.
Now, I made a note on here that says number 2 pick by Ottawa, Alexei Yashin.
Yeah. Great
No,
player.
no public sales to be found.
You probably spelt it wrong.
I didn't.
No, I don't. He has no hockey market. He has no hockey market. So maybe that's accurate. He's never sold a card publicly. I don't know. Great player. A little controversy later in his career in Ottawa, but very, very good player. And I was a joy to watch him play in Ottawa. But weak draft, I think, that 92.
Yeah, well, your first round pick in the next year wasn't exactly that good either. But
No,
before we get to that,
we don't have to. It's okay.
Also,
Oh, we do.
in 92, there was somebody else waiting for Tampa or Ottawa to take. The number 15 pick was Sergei Gonchar. Maybe could have helped out a little bit.
We got Gonchar eventually, just later in his career. Yeah.
His 1993 Upper Deck PSA 10 World Juniors card sold for $172 back in January of 2010. And that's about it for 92. I couldn't find anything else that stood out. So we would jump
years.
Yes, we'll jump into 1993 and the Ottawa Senators. Alexander, how do you say it?
Dag.
I thought it was Dag. So considered a bust when compared to other players in his draft class. Dag played for 7 seasons, quit for 2, and then returned to play another 3 seasons in the NHL before he went to Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great human being. I think he was a great example of, in college football, Reggie Bush, like he was the greatest NCAA, blah, blah. He had a great NFL career, but it couldn't translate to that dominance. Right. And I think that's what happened with Alexander Dag, the junior dominance. He couldn't dominate against men. And I think that was the game didn't translate. That was a really good example, because I think Pronger anyway, I'll let you go. Go ahead.
So this 92 Upper Deck World Juniors Alexander Dag card PSA 10 sale was for $114 US back in September of 2024.
Not bad. Respectable. I believe Dag played over 500 NHL games. He just didn't have the career that we thought he would.
Was Teenage Phil all in on Alexander Dag?
Yeah, the whole city was, man. Every day on the front page of the Ottawa Sun had it was called Countdown to the Daigle Cup, and they had his face as a trophy in gold and shining on the front page of the paper. No pressure for the kid. Boy. Yeah, no pressure.
Well, if you want to learn more, there is a 2024 documentary called Chosen One, Alexander Dag, which details why his career did not pan out as expected.
I can't watch it. I refuse to watch it.
So, Ottawa then skipped out on the number 2 pick, which was Chris Pronger. This 1992 Upper Deck PSA 10 sold for $337 in February of 2022. This is also his juniors card.
You know why this is horrible? Because he single-handedly destroyed us in our Stanley Cup Finals. Chris Pronger, it was like, you never have those dreams where you're like fighting, 10 8-year-olds, just beat the crap out of all of them with no consequence. That's what Pronger did. He just manhandled an entire team by himself.
He was hanging out by us when we had our podcast booth at the Slab Sharks.
I'd kick him in the shins.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't see him.
He's lucky I didn't see him. I'd have a few words.
Oh, yeah. He'd been so scared of you two.
Yeah, he's a little guy, too. He's not big at all.
Yeah, I was 60 pounds heavier that time.
He's a
big
monster.
boy then.
He's a big dude.
Also missed out on number 4 pick, Paul Correa.
You didn't need him, Phil.
No. Overrated.
Yeah.
I think a few others in the draft too are overrated too, eh?
The 1993 hockey card sets, no bueno. Can we just say that?
Yep.
No bueno.
Ken, you gonna say it?
No bueno.
Good job. Korea's 92-93 Upper Deck World Junior card BGS 10 sold for $443 USD in February of 2004. Man, that was a long time ago. And then let me just blast through this list really quick. Yeah, there was nothing else in there. And I skipped pick number 23 because he's a dingle hopper. Mr. Todd Bertuzzi. Sorry, Phil, I couldn't put him in.
No, it's okay. It's controversial.
Off to 1994. The Florida Panthers selected Ed Jovanovski. Now, his 1994 Topps Finest top sale is a PSA 10, sold for $150 US in May of this year.
Do we think that the trading card companies thought that like Team Canada rookie cards were better than NHL rookie cards at some point? Or
I feel though, yeah.
I don't know. I was thinking the same thing after I kept going through these. Well, wait for the next card to come up. Same damn thing.
But, well, it lasted almost all the way through the 90s because you get to like Joe Thornton and that. And
true.
Same, different.
Now, I guess his nickname is Jovocop.
Oh.
So Jovocop did enjoy an 18-year NHL career with the Panthers, Vancouver Canucks, and the Phoenix Coyotes.
The what?
Phoenix Coyotes.
I still think of him as the Phoenix Coyotes.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I think of every time I hear his name, that's who comes up.
You know what bothers me that I can't, and I know the right way to say it, but I prefer the wrong way to say it, is you would say, right, the correct way is that Ed Jovanovski was a Phoenix Coyotes. But I really think it should be Coyote.
You don't say Phoenix Coyote. Oh, wait.
Well,
it is the right way to say
Phoenix
Coyotes.
Coyotes, yeah.
Coyotes.
No, but okay. Whatever. But what I'm saying is that it's the Phoenix Coyotes, and so he is a Coyotes. I mean, or a Coyotes, right? It's not a singular. It's weird like that. I hate that. It drives me crazy.
Or maybe that's the way we say it. It's just it's the Coyotes. I don't think we should be saying Coyotes.
Sounds nicer though. Coyote sounds like a swear word. You coyote.
Sounds like peyote.
Peyote.
Yeah, I'll take 2 of those too, please.
Well, there was only one. There was one more same, different in this, which I can't say was going to be any better. I just put one more guy in here at number 6, Ryan Smith.
Oh, Smithy boy.
94 Topps Finest again, PSA 10. The $90 sale back in September of 2004. And then in 1995.
Oh, you missed Brett Lindros. That was Brett Lindros' big year. That was sad, man. Yeah, the guy didn't even play 100 games in the NHL and forced to retire because of concussions. We could have 2 of them. 2 of them in the NHL. Oh, well.
So then in 1995, the Ottawa Senators are back at the top, trying to redeem themselves. And with their first pick, they choose something by the name of Brian Berard.
Yeah. When he had both eyes.
You guys suck at drafting.
In the 90s, it was a bit. Hey, go ahead, Louis. I'll pipe up when something really important matters.
The best thing that ever happened here is Berard never played for the Senators. He was traded to the Islanders. for defenseman Wade Redden.
Who was the number 2 pick of the same draft.
So you picked a guy number 1 and then traded him for the number 2?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was package
he deems
deal.
more of a number 2 than a number 1.
You're silly.
But if you have any interest in this U.S. World Junior Championships Upper Deck 94-95 card, top sale is a raw version, sold for $1.46 back in May of last year.
Cool uniforms, disgustingly hideous hockey card.
So now, while they drafted Berard and then ended up with Wade Redden,
yes,
there was other options. At number 7, Shane Doan was out there.
That's a tragic rookie card.
That guy was laughing when I saw this. 95 Upper Deck PSA 10 sold for $108.50 back in March of 2023.
That's a perfect mid. No, that's a perfect mid 90s portrait shot of a hockey player. It's perfect.
Do you think that was the inspiration for the set that I always forget the name of it, that has like the 90210 photos and it, really shiny card?
Big players
that you kind of like, Phil, that just came out this year.
Playgirl? What? I don't know. I'm not sure. I think it's a Be a Player series where Jaeger's wearing the jacket I have. It's not that funny.
Do you know what you just said?
Playgirl. Like the magazine for men, for women. Yeah. Women would buy a magazine with this handsome man on it. Yeah. Hey, girl.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to move on.
We are. We're going to move on to pick number 11 that was available, which was Jerome McGinley. This 94 Upper Deck SP die cut is a BGS 9.5. I'm showing a PSA 10 because there is no copy to be found of the BGS 9.5, the mysterious disappearing picture again.
Really?
That sold for $406 in September of 2024. I don't think we're looking ahead into the future yet.
He looked like he was a tough kid. Like I wouldn't want to scrap with him when he.
Super smiley though, very personable. Yeah. I wouldn't want to see his temper. Yeah. Great in the juniors though, man. One of the best memories I ever had was that juniors he was on.
Ottawa could have solved the goalie issue for a little while if they would have gone for number 13 pick, J.S. Giguère.
JSG
is illegal pads that are too big.
Yeah. Holy crap, eh? Good catch.
Could be public enemy number 1 of all time of the Minnesota Wild. Or maybe
yeah.
Context.
Playoffs.
We had an amazing team. It was 2003. And he literally stood on his head like no goalie has ever done in the history of history.
He hassocked you. Yeah. Wasn't I remember being upset that we didn't draft Marty Biron.
Yes, Marty Biron was the number 16 pick.
Yeah, there you go. Goalies went high back then.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
This 94 Giguère Parkhurst PSA 10 sold for $56 back in April of 2022. And
That's
then
good.
I guess that maybe another interesting person, but didn't sell for much. Number 18 New Jersey pick Peter Sikora. Another well-known name.
Yep.
So for the second year in a row, 95 and 96, Ottawa's again on the clock.
Yeah.
For the number 1 pick. They decided to go with none other than defenseman Chris Phillips.
How'd that work out for you?
Good. Great career. Retired his number in Ottawa. He's big kind of chubby dad now, walking around Ottawa and just nodding and saying hi to the residents. And great guy, great career.
17
very,
years.
very proud he was on our team.
17-year career for this gentleman with your squad there, Phil.
Yeah.
Now, I only really found one that stuck out, and this is where I went into the second round because there was nothing really in the first round, so I guess I couldn't blame you guys.
Yeah.
But sitting and taken pick number 56 Zdeno Chara.
Oh,
Didn't need him.
wow. Yeah, okay.
His
Yeah.
97 SP Authentic PSA 10 sold for $3,333 in May of 23.
I've run across this card before. It is a sneaky, super expensive card.
Mm-hmm.
He could have. He is such an enigma of the game. There is nobody in the history of the NHL, in my opinion, that should win the Hart Trophy every year. He could lace up his skates and grab anybody he wants and beat the living crap out of them. There's nobody who could beat him up. Not Donald Brashear, not Peter Worrell, especially not Ty Domi. The strength of that man and the agility. I've seen it. I went to so many games and saw him. Class act human and guy. Phenomenal.
That's
Have
all
you
I
followed his like triathlete?
Yeah. Well, not
escapades
closely,
now?
but he's keeping busy. He's living life, and I love that, right? He could just go live on a beach and get hammered the rest of his life, but he's doing stuff.
Yep.
I like guys that do stuff. Yeah.
So we'll get away from Ottawa and their number one pick debacles here. And in 1997, the Boston Bruins are on the clock. And with that pick took Mr. Joe Thornton.
Oh God, what a bad
What
card.
a picture. What a picture. Look at that. What a beauty.
This 96 Upper Deck top sale in a PSA 10 sold for $455 US back in April of 21.
Did Upper Deck lay off all their designers in the 90s, or what happened?
No, it was the style. In the 90s had that we're all trying to glow up a little bit with our, like, I don't know, pictures are brighter and I don't know. It's fun, more fun to be alive, so we wanted to show our happiness. Now everyone's hiding.
Well, later on in his career, though, he would be brought back together with number 2 pick, Patrick Marleau. This 96 Upper Deck PSA 10 sold for $355 in April of 2021.
There's a photographer like, we need a little more chin tilt, Patrick. A little more chin tilt. It's like, I'm completely uncomfortable right now.
He's giving the blue steel look there.
Yeah. He leaned into it for sure.
I don't think he did it himself. I think the photographer kind of went in there and went like that, just turned his chin for him.
Yeah.
Just like that, Patrick. Thank you.
Hey, when you're carrying the camera on the national, I want you to go up to people and do that.
Yeah. Couple of assault charges there, no problem. Pot will pay for you. Yeah. We'll have a group fund me to get Louis out of jail.
Number 4 pick that year of the New York Islanders was Roberto Luongo.
Oh my God, he went that high? Oh, I don't remember that.
1999 Young Guns, PSA 10, sold for $661 back in July of 2024. Now, I don't know the backstory on all this stuff because this Young Guns we are showing, what is he in here? An old...
he used to play,
jersey is that?
In the queue.
Panthers.
He played for Valdor. No, that's not a Panther.
No, that's not Florida, but
it's a Valdor. I can never say it.
Still can't get an NHL.
Arier. I can't say it.
You know, I'm not going to scroll back to it, but so far is oh geez, brain fart here. Zdeno Chara the only one in the 90s that's been in a team jersey?
I think so.
Okay. I haven't been paying attention.
Wait, the next one is. So with the next pick that was available in this draft, down in number 12, Ottawa picked Marian Hossa. His 97 Upper Deck PSA 10 sold for $700 January of 2022.
Broke my heart. Love that guy.
Yeah.
He was a great hockey player.
Great hockey player.
Then we jump into wonderful 1998. And Tampa Bay is on the clock. Didn't screw up as bad this time. Number 1 pick, Vincent Lecavalier.
Ziegold rookie.
1997-98 Zenith Ziegold. Top sale was a raw copy that sold for $2,068 US in January of 23.
It's a big number for a Vinny Lecavalier card, huh?
Mm-hmm. He's good. He's French, hot prospect, had a good career. Yeah. All it takes is all it takes is like 4 people that love him and player collect him, and that's how you get that price. Yeah.
Yeah. Then we jump down to the number 12 pick, also a Zenith Z Gold card, but Alex Tanguay. Number 12. His BGS 8.5 sold for $500 back in October of 2023.
I can tell what I was doing in life because the higher up we're going in the drafts, I'm like, oh, I can't think of anybody, right? Like at the early 90s, I have a nice, clear brain, happy, full of life, and high school, grade 11. Now I'm like kind of hazy. I'm like, I don't know. I didn't know Tanguay was 98. I had no idea. Should we tell him or
no?
Oh, was I on mute still?
Yeah.
Okay, I just took it off. Number 27 pick of this year was Scotty Gomez.
Oh yeah, Scotty Gomez, New Jersey Devil legend, phenomenal, and Hab, I guess.
And to round up the 90s, 1999, the Atlanta Thrashers. First pick, Patrick Stefan. His 1999 Young Guns top sales of PSA 10 sold for $127.50 US back in April of 2023.
That's a terrible hockey card.
Very bad.
You like it, Phil?
It looks like someone forgot to take a picture, and then they took a picture of the video and said, "There, use that," like off the monitor.
Yeah, pretty much.
It looks like a clip of a video of a bad AVI file.
You're right.
Terrible. Billy, what are you thinking? What were you doing back then, Billy? Smarten up.
Now, pick number 2. Daniel Sedin.
Damn.
1999 Young Gun exclusive.
Ooh.
Out of 100 PSA 10 sold for $660 back in February of 2024. And if they weren't a package deal, number 3, you got Henrik. His 1999 regular Young Gun PSA 10 sold for $400 back in December of 2024.
What did Vancouver give up? What did they give up to get the second and third? Obviously, they must have traded something to get the guaranteed pick because the Twins can't be separated. Yeah, Daniel.
Yeah, I don't remember the specifics, but they were a package deal. Like they had to draft both.
Doesn't that seem silly upon reflection? Yeah. I cannot leave my brother. I only play hockey with Daniel. Like, okay, well, we're not drafting you then.
Is that your Swedish accent?
It's kind of like my Danish, Swedish, Icelandic.
What's your Finnish accent?
The same thing. Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta go there.
Like your German accent. Is that?
I love. Thing? Yeah, it's a play on it. Why I can't. I got to go to the countries to get the dialect. I love accents. I love languages, and yeah, I'm working on it.
Good.
First 3 picks going in that draft were held by Tampa Bay, which is the Atlanta's expansion team, and the Vancouver Canucks. The Canucks were determined to select both Sedins and therefore initiated a trading carousel involving multiple teams. After the trading was done, the Lightning had completely traded out of the first round altogether, while the Thrashers held the first pick. Also, Atlanta agreed not to draft either of the Sedin twins and took Stefan. And the Canucks used the second and third picks after the trades to take both guys.
Wow.
So what you're saying is that Tampa Bay had the first 3 picks in the draft and they traded out of the first round?
The first 3 picks going into draft day were held by the Tampa Bay Lightning, the Atlanta Thrashers expansion team.
Get a load of this. What year are we? 1999. Didn't they win the cup in
Oh, no.
0304?
No. Completely. The first 3 picks going into draft day were held by the Tampa Bay Lightning, the Atlanta Thrashers expansion team, and Vancouver.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
Okay. So looks like who won that draft? Tampa won the cup a few years later. So whatever moves they made here set them up for success. Good job. Good job by you.
Good job by you.
Good job by you.
So there it is, boys. Your 1990 drafts, hits and misses, we'll call it.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah.
If the cards look like that now, I got to be honest, I have a hard time staying in the hobby.
Yeah.
That was pretty brutal.
it would make the joke of buying pictures of other men on cardboard a lot more like accurate, right? At least we're buying athletes. That's how
I'm
I
very
trick
grateful
myself.
for
Yeah.
the state of where things are at right now.
Yeah. Creative design.
Yeah.
Slab Sharks. This is a Gongshow partner sponsor. We're thankful for their support of our show. The current Slab Sharks weekly auction ends tonight. Now, while the rest of the hobby world is buying baseball cards at the National, there's 4,000 hockey cards ending at Slab Sharks. Well, they're not all hockey, but a lot of them are. I guess you get the point. Oh, wait a minute. We do have breaking news. There's no Gong Show Slab Sharks live show tonight.
Oh, God.
Not tonight, in a few days.
Tonight, no. Tonight.
This is coming out on Thursday?
Yep.
Like every Thursday show does.
Every Thursday.
Oh, wow. I thought it was Sunday. Funny.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no Slab Shark show tonight because we're at the National. Well, we're not there now, but we'll be there in the future when you're listening.
I was wrong.
Yeah. This way, maybe you can all just focus on the auctions and not songs about Phil sniffing cards in weird and disturbing ways while watching our show. Right? We will be back the following week with special guest, the Oracle, Jeremy Lee, who will shake his head and mutter in disgust as how we operate auction shows because got a feeling ours are a little bit different than his.
Yeah, a little less structured.
Like no structure. Slab Sharks makes it very easy to sell your cards on eBay and get some cash to probably buy more cards, right? That's why I want to get cash.
That's what Josh has been doing.
That's what I do. They do all the work. Slab Sharks does. All you got to do is fill out the submission form. Takes like 30 seconds. And then package them up, ship them in. If you're in Canada, you send them right to Slab Sharks or drop them off with the local rep or at a card show that you're at. They're usually set up with tables. But if you live in the US of A, the United States, you can sell your cards on Slab Sharks too without having the hassle of shipping to Canada, which is a major hassle, by the way. All you got to do is send them to us, the Gong Show here in Minnesota. And then Baba Louie takes it from there.
I do.
Phil?
Yeah, I hear you. I don't live in America. So I can skip this part.
Look at the screen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that is amazing. I'm sorry, my cat distracted me. Thank you. Amazon too, Louis. You're careful. You're gonna tick off the big boys there. If your operation's running smooth, they might buy you out, eh?
Louis, canoes them over to Canada for you. They get there as fast as his little arms will paddle away. Just kidding. We ship them like normal people do. You just don't have to figure out.
I love the
you
velvet
figuring
suit.
out how to do it. We take care of it all.
Mm-hmm.
Then no
Cold
matter
up.
what.
Cold up there, bro. I gotta have that on.
Then no matter where you're from, your cards get listed in the biggest weekly hockey auction there is, of course. There is a link in the show description for Americans to start their submissions, or you can just visit slabsharks.com, which has complete consignment info. Hobby news!
Hobby news.
Reported informations of our mutual obsessions.
Oh,
that was
banger.
good. I like
That was
that.
good, eh? Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow.
Well, how many want to go on a 7-year rainbow chase? Got this story from Collect.
Did you know?
There's another Fanatics innovation. Some call it an innovation. Others might call it a gimmick.
Careful with that word. We don't want Aaron Lapper leaving me 15 voicemails.
Yeah. We'll let you guys decide. So starting with 2025 Topps Chrome Baseball, there is a new chase, Philip. It's called Cooperstown Calls that features players from the most recent Baseball Hall of Fame class. It's a card that will have a number of parallels, which then you can collect them all and build the rainbow. But here's the catch. To collect the rainbow, I didn't say ride the rainbow, Phil. To collect the rainbow, it will take a number of years because only of the total of 8 parallels, only one of the 8 parallels will be in 2025 Topps Chrome Baseball, the blue out of 199. Then in subsequent years, the next parallels will be released. So in next year in 2026 will be the green out of 99. Then in 2027, the gold out of 50, 2028, the orange out of 25, 2029, the black out of 10, 2030, the red out of 5, and then finally in 2031, you'll get the Superfractor 101.
That's kind
So
of cool.
overall, it'll take
I like
7
it, yeah.
years to collect the rainbow for a specific players. So you guys like this?
Yes.
Gosh, very much so.
Gotta have a lot of patience to do this one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Now, can you imagine if there's 20 or so people that really go hard after these, and then that Superfractor comes out? You
That would
spent
be me.
6 years getting all the rest of them, and
Yep.
now
And you don't get the last one.
So what's it called? It's called the Rainbow Ride Search. What is it?
Oh boy. Cooperstown calls.
yeah.
So there's no rainbow in the title at all. No.
No.
Listen, chase the rainbow. Don't ride the rainbow. Oh, did you guys watch the Reading Rainbow? Did you guys have that in the kids show?
I can do anything.
Yeah, with LeVar Burton.
What?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that was
so
awesome.
good. Butterfly
watch
in
it.
the sky.
Didn't watch
Take a
it.
look in a book. It's Reading Rainbow.
Yeah. Good old Burton, Jordy.
Mm.
All right, so you guys are in. Would you like Upper Deck to do something similar?
Yes.
For
Yes,
hockey?
of course. Like the
Yes.
holotypes living set. You know?
Yeah.
Big fan.
I wonder if they did like with color flow and allure, if that would make it spice it up a little bit.
That's cool. It would show nice loyalty to more collectors. You know,
Yeah.
it would be a nice tip. It would be a nice tip in your hat. That's how I feel the holotypes are. That's a set for collectors. And like
Mhm.
when I see them graded, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you know, I get it. One in a while can get graded, but that's a collector's set. And it'd be nice to get rewarded from our above and beyond Upper Deck here. So, you know.
There we go.
Yeah, I like it. And you know what? To be honest with you, it's still, I like what they did here. I think it's super sweet, but I wouldn't be opposed to like starting at like $9.99, then going down lower and say like the last one was only out of 10 or 5, just so there were a couple more.
Let
Mhm.
more people complete it instead of just one.
Yeah.
I got you.
That's a good call. I agree with Louis on that.
All right. Well, it wouldn't be a show if we didn't have a story about PSA starting a new business venture. We're at it again, boys.
Mhm.
Another story from collect.com. PSA and GameStop, who can't stop and won't stop, they are expanding their partnership on a new pilot program called PSA Power Packs. Power Packs.
What is going on? What is this?
So this will launch on Tuesday. It's a program that's actually, when you go into the details, is pretty similar to ePack, honestly. So it's a digital pack that you can get through GameStop and open. Inside the pack is a picture of a real PSA slab card that is already stored in the PSA vault on eBay. And so that's your card once you open it. Now you can keep your card in the PSA vault. You can have it shipped to you at your house. And then I think they're also working in the ability to list it right on eBay because the PSA vault is partnered with eBay right from the vault itself. So buy a digital pack, open it, immediately list it on eBay.
So this is a GameStop product in cahoots with PSA.
Yeah.
This is going to kill. This is. I think this will do really well for the wrong reasons. Unfortunately.
Nah, it just depends what you like. Like if you are the box opening type, gambling type, yeah.
Well, that's the G word is the debated word.
Yeah, I didn't mean to use that. I don't.
No, I want to talk about, not now. I don't, but I'm like, I don't know how I have opinions on that, right? Isn't life a gamble? Every time I get in my car, aren't I technically gambling? If I'm going to a doctor's appointment, I'm trading the potential of my future health for my present health. I mean, you can play semantics all day long, right? When it comes to
every step of the hobby is a gamble. You buy a single and it may go down in value, it may go up in value.
Well, I like the conversation, and I think all it is a line. My perception of the line of gambling is this, and I'm gonna say why, right? That's what everyone's arguing, the definition of the word gambling. I think everything is a gamble. It just encompasses everything.
What's a hobby of chance, right? It's engineered that way. It's not.
I like that.
That's how the whole thing is set up, right? Everything is, and I think what programs like this really do is help to keep cards. So if you look at like now the very like collector focused person is going to look at this and say, this is not like a product that encourages collecting, right?
Correct.
Because you literally just buy a pack, open it, immediately list on eBay, buy a pack, open it, immediately list it on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
There's no set collecting, it's just kind of churning through that. But what it does do though is it keeps the cards, the inventory of the hobby moving,
Mm.
Which is
right?
important, right? Yeah.
Because
Can't
they're
have a
gonna
stale
to
bottom.
get these cards, they're gonna have reps at card shows all across the US and Canada, probably buying up tables. And
I hope the price points are aggressive in a commerce kind of way, right? That would be nice. I would pick some of these up if I have a scratch to itch, an itch
Yeah.
to scratch. This does it. That's why I like breaks. Breaks are great within reason, right? Don't confuse this and breaks with obsession. I mean, they scratch an itch. That's how I put it.
Let's just I'll leave the gambling thing out of this. I don't like that G word.
Yeah, well, I do want to hit that up at a future episode, though.
Sure.
I don't have an acute opinion, but I have a strong general opinion about that. To me, it's all semantics. It really is. What in your life do you have personally? Like if you grew up with a father that gambled on sports his whole life, you're probably going to be a little more sensitive to a program like this or breaking, right?
Sure. Well,
it all depends what your life circumstance was, and that's how I would perceive it.
Power packs is like a box of chocolates, Phil. You never know what you're going to
There
get.
you go, Louie. Thanks, Louie.
Okay, you got me going, and I promise we'll move on. But it's like I was talking to my kids who were complaining about something. My daughter, and she's like redoing her room, and I think that for whatever reason that the hobbies got tied into like this like weird sort of value equation, right? Where everything has to have like some sort of like fundamental value structure
Yeah,
to it,
dollar amount to it.
right? Where like we were going through my daughter's room and she has so many things that she spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars on and is never touched again.
Who
Right?
did?
That's most things. That's most
Yeah.
things. Like we're so head down on the hobby. Like yes, so that's like everything. Don't they say when you buy a car, you drive it off the lot, boom, 20% is right off gone. Like it's everything. That's why when people talk about like a addiction, and listen, I get it. I get we're getting the very slippery category here.
Yeah.
But I truly believe it's your personal experience. I do not have an addictive personality in general. Which in turn gives me better self-discipline or perceived. But I mean, I'm loose when it comes to cake and stuff. I have no discipline there. But I don't have an addictive personality. I mean, I know we're PG friendly here, but I just don't. Not with the other things. So I think it's your life experiences dictate your opinion on what's gambling and what's not. And then your more moral virtues come out in that conversation. So it's a sensitive topic, right? What's gambling, what's not.
Yeah,
I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters if it's gambling or not. It's not our job to police other people's problems. Sorry.
Well, I could have used a gumball therapist at 4 years old. I'd go to the gumball machine and want a blue one. And I'd put a quarter in and I'd get a green one. No, I don't want that. I need another quarter. Gamble again. Get a yellow one.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Louis. Yeah.
I'm so
yeah,
and it's all relative. It's all relative. Like what's easy for me could be extremely difficult for someone else. Obviously, I struggle with easy things that everyone else is good at. It's all relative, you know.
It's a nuanced conversation, and it is if you are susceptible to addiction. I mean, they definitely it's engineered to trigger that for sure. I mean, there's another word that
I see it at the hobby shop sometimes, not so much at my out of the box, but there's another hobby shop, and I've seen it a few times in the last, like, let's say 10 years. Guys will just like buy a box, rip it on the counter. Ugh. Okay, I'll give it another one. I'm like, ugh. Like that's the crackhead mentality, right? But you can do that anywhere. I go to when I drop coal off to McDonald's, I see large people in their car just chowing down, right? Kind of like secretly. Everyone's got their thing, you know. There's yum can be yucked in every category.
But it's all different. It's all different for everybody. Like I told Josh, I said, if you can't call everything gambling for everybody, because I could go buy a box of flagship.
Yeah.
I'm gonna win every time. I'm not
Yeah.
gambling because I
There
want
you
the
go.
inserts. I know I'm getting inserts,
Yeah.
and that's what I want.
You're
So I
not
didn't
expecting
gamble.
a
No.
Very good point, Louis. Very good
So
point.
don't say I'm gambling when you go to a shop and open a box there or at home. I'm not gambling. I'm getting
But
inserts, and that's
and
what I want.
someone pointing their finger at you and saying, Louis, you're gambling, blah, blah, be like, I'm not going into it with your assumed mindset.
Right.
That's why I use the word semantics. And here's another thing. I don't want it to take like a main topic in my hobby. Oh, breaks are gambling. Oh, PSA is gambling. Why is this on the front? Like, I wish that conversation would go off to the side and they can go have their no fun at their no fun party. I get it's good for and here we are talking about it about the no. I know, I understand.
Let's
It's
go.
yeah, catch 22 there.
Right.
But
Right.
it's just such a I'm gonna chalk it up to it's the summer and we don't have much else to talk about, I hope. A lot of the American channels too are talking about gambling and PSA and
Well, this
like
makes me want to run off to the ice rink right now really quick and put a quarter in that sticker machine and see if I can pull a wild sticker. I'll probably get a buffalo one or something, but
or try and go get your blue gumball, Louis. Make
I could do that too.
8-year-old Louis happy again.
At least I can watch it go around as it comes down.
And then it gets stuck and you shake it.
But this makes me think the point you made a lot of times, Phil, about how we do need to figure this out. I'm going to make it a mission to get an industrial psychologist on this show.
Yes, it's very important.
There's people that like all the social media networks, they hire this very specific degree from, I think it's Stanford, like the psychology degree that goes into, they work on the algorithms that suck you in and don't ever let you out, basically.
Yeah.
And it while you guys were talking, it reminded me too of like the county fair or carnival, all the games that they have
Damn
where you
funny.
sit and you at some point make up your mind, I'm gonna win my daughter this little cat stuffed animal, and $420 later she has it.
Yeah.
Because it just
So imagine a bylaw or a municipal law, same thing, outlawing a busker fest or carnies trying to get your attention. So yeah, okay, you keep everybody safe, but then there's no fun, So like, if you got a problem with that thing, I'm sorry, I really, really am, and I hope you work through it. But I like it once in a while, and I can control myself. So you go that way and leave this for us, And I live with that mindset in every category. So a little sensitive when it comes to my hobby.
Okay, back to round out the story real quick, because there is some additional information that we should probably share.
Yeah.
The initial releases will be for football and Pokemon. Crazy. They didn't pick hockey. A little bit surprised.
Why are we even talking about this then? I take everything I said back.
I put up on the screen they have them on their website, but these are like 4 of the big hits in there, and they're pretty big cards actually.
Oh, I'm sure.
I don't know any of these people.
Tom Brady,
Eh.
Josh Allen, Buffalo Boy.
Any there? Oh yeah, I guess he played for them.
So the tiers will be at $25, $50, $500, and $1,000. And according to the Collect article, the checklist will be transparent. So that and all this stuff PSA is doing, I'm very pleased. Yes.
I like that. That's what's needed. So you give
100%.
full disclosure and let the adults be adults. That's how you do it.
And again, it's just this is another thing that brings the hobby to the masses, and we said this in another GameStop story, and probably in relation to how many grading consignments they do for PSA, but they have a massive footprint in North America, like tons, thousands of stores. So it's probably a high tide thing. We're going to continue now with our personal hobby Mount Rushmore. It's our mini series. Remember they used to have mini series on TV? This is the weirdest.
The Outer Limits.
Yeah,
that was a good mini series.
It's where all 4 of us, and by 4, the 3 of us and California Dave, who I kind of looped into this without him even knowing, but that's what I do. We are each picking the 4 cards, like our Mount Rushmore cards. If we could someday, somehow have these 4 cards in our collections, our hobby hearts would be full forever, and we would have reached the mountaintop from our own personal collection journey. I went first, and Phil offered to go second. And so today we're going to hear about his 4 Hobby Mount Rushmore cards. And the only little caveat here is that we had to pick cards that are reasonably attainable, maybe at some point someday. So you can't pick like 4 $12 million cards because let's be honest, we're probably not going to happen for any of us at this point. So that was the mission. Now, Phil, you will report and share with the hobby what your highest collecting aspirations. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
All right. First, I'd like to start off by saying that I was very excited and full of enthusiasm to do this, and it was very difficult. I hated you. I hate the segment. I'm not having a good time. I am very disgruntled. I just want everyone to know how I feel. Okay?
Well, why don't you explain why a little bit? I want to hear just
because you can't. I can't. The hobby is a range of emotions and desires, and you can't funnel those down to 4 picks. You know, if even if you said 10, okay, 10 might be easier, but 4 was very difficult, especially 3 and 4, and now I feel like I've spit on the face of other players I like. Oh, it's stressful. It's all.
It's hard to get
terrible.
to 4. The other thing too that I think we should acknowledge is that this is like a snapshot in time. Where if we decide to do this like next year, it would be interesting to see how many of our cards would be
Okay,
same, and how many would be different.
that makes me feel less guilty. Thank
Good.
you for saying that. Okay, I'm having a good time again. Okay, here we go. So my first card. Here we go. Brady Tkachuk, 1 of 1, rookie year. Very straightforward. Is this card for sale? It is not. It is in the possession of another Ottawa Senators collector who is a good friend of mine, and $6,000 will take it out of his hands. It's a lot of money.
It's the Cup Shield 101, right?
The Cup Shield 1 of 1. It's not the Exquisite. It's not the Ultimate. It's the Cup. So if you notice, there is no autograph on the card, and I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. I love the card. I have so many Cup cards. I cannot be Brady Tkachuk's biggest hockey card collector and not have this card. So as of right now, I'm not, in my mind. Kind of like body dysmorphic disorder a little bit, but
Yeah.
I feel like my Brady Tkachuk collection is lacking. Not owning this card has slowed down my buying of Brady Tkachuk because I don't want to spend money on other cards when I don't have the card. To me, this is the card, not PMG Gold 101, not the Ultimate Autograph Shield 101. To me, it's the Cup. There's no better set than the Cup. And yeah, it's not 50,000, 6, but it's still $6,000, right?
A lot of money. Did getting the Sanderson? Jeez. Did getting the Sanderson Shield 101, did that kind of make this now sort of change your perspective
It's
on this
sped it
card a
up.
little
And
bit?
do you know why I'm not a big 101 guy so much? I mean, I'm kind of turning the corner, but that Jake Sanderson Ultimate 1 of 1, the card is amazing. I love it complements my Senators uniform beautifully, the Ultimate color scheme. And it works. I mean, it's a great card. And I also think it really works with that deep red around the shield. Mod is pretty decently centered. It's a very basic card. There's nothing special about it. It's not even game used, but it needs to come home.
Do you know who has the auto? Shield auto?
So the same guy has the Exquisite Shield auto and the Ultimate and this one. Yeah. But he's like, he's a very passionate Sens fan.
Yes.
But money talks. So, and I know he likes money, so don't we all? Yeah. And if I get this card, you could offer me 25 grand. I probably wouldn't take it. I don't, unless my roof is leaking or borderline homeless. I want the card. The money is not the thing. Okay. Number 2. This was also pretty easy for number 2. We got here a 1910 Frank Patrick C56 card. The 1910 C56 set was issued by Imperial Tobacco, and I think it's widely recognized as like the first true set of hockey cards. Not NHL, because it wasn't NHL, it was NHA, right? Something like that.
I think it might have even been pre-NHA, but
it is pre-NHL. But to me, the Frank Patrick card, number 1 out of the C56 set, is the first hockey card ever manufactured. Yeah. My opinion, I think it's a pretty strong case for my opinion. And I have to have this card. I have to have if I collect hockey cards, what would a little kid ask? Do you have the first hockey card that we ever made? I sure do, little kid. And I pull it out. Here's the thing. I have seen 2 in person and they were rough, really rough.
Yeah.
I've seen a PSA 4 online that I would have bought in a heartbeat, but they get spendy. They're thousands of dollars, And this PSA 6 here sold for $4,000 American last year. So they're spendy. They're not. It's money I don't have to spend right now. So these are my whale cards in this stamp of time, like you said earlier, Josh. And
I'm in 100% agreement with you on this card. I want it as well. So we got to compete with each other a little bit. What I also think beyond even just the fact in of itself being the first hockey card is enough for me. Yeah. But he was a Hall of Fame player and builder, and him and his brother Lester, like the blue line,
Yeah.
But,
just the Ottawa, everything about it. There's so much that goes with it. And I am a card snob, and you should be too, good listener. Everybody should be their own card snob. If it's not centered and the card is in immaculate condition, I'm not interested. That PSA 4 I saw had all rounded corners, but they were uniform. So centering and the brightness, and this isn't the case always for cards, but if I'm going to be spending thousands of dollars, I want what I want. I want the ink to be bright. I don't want a lot of fade. Yeah. And I know that, and that's a hard ask. That's a hard ask for a card that's 115 years old. Yeah. But that's what I want.
And came in a cigarette box.
Yeah, exactly. I want bright colors. I want a rough copy that's well centered, that's been in a dark drawer for a long time, So
I got a question for you. Can I play scenario with you?
Sure.
You got $5,000 in your pocket. Frank Patrick or the Brady?
Brady.
Why?
Because there's only one of them, and I can get another Frank Patrick.
Just curious.
Yeah, good logic.
All right. So those 2 weren't too difficult. They were pretty easy. This is when I started cursing Madigan and Louis and sons of a guns. So my third pick is, the card is not a hard pick. Squishing it into my top 4 is a hard pick. So this is a top 10, no matter what. And this is a 2009, 2010 exquisite collection, Wayne Gretzky patch auto. I love this card. I have a lot of Gretzkys. I have my Seismic Gold Gretzkys. I have my Gretzky rookies. I'm not a big PMG guy. He's not even in PMG that I can think. Oh yeah, he is in the Fleer Retro. Yeah, exactly. Those are tens of thousands of dollars. I'm not interested. I need a Gretzky card. That's my big one. I need a big chase. That's my Gretzky. And that would be it. This card would be it. Now there are 2 designs. There's a 2020 release in the cup where he's in a white jersey. What you're seeing on the screen here was released in 2009 and 10 in the basketball set.
Yep.
And I'm good with either. I'm very okay with either. I'm a whore to the design. Anything with that design, I adore. So the first years of a card set design does not strike my fancy like most. It does not at a premium, but check this out. Check out the difference in the numbers. The last 3 sales of the card you see on your screen right now, the 2009, 2010, were 25,000, 27,000, and 35,000. Okay. Wow. So about 2 to 3 pop up every year. For the last 10 years, about 1 a year to up to 3 a year pop up. So they're not rare, but seems to have its own little trading game amongst the elites here. The 2020 release that you don't see on the screen, doesn't matter. It's same card. He's in a white jersey. Here are the last 3 sales. Okay, you ready? 6,500, 5,400, and 3,600. So I could save about $20,000 to $25,000 buying a very similar card with a different jersey on it. I'm very okay with that. So I would like to bump into the 2021. But I'm okay with either, and ultimately I want both.
Why don't you just buy mine?
You have one, you Louis? No, you crazy nut.
These are at 25, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that. I squished it into my top 4. These were my selling points. Wayne Gretzky, greatest hockey player who has ever lived. Debatable, but it's a debate. and it's a good one.
Okay,
And
can I play the scenario game with you now?
sure, yeah.
So I have in one hand this card, let's say roughly valued at 25,000.
Okay.
And in my other hand, I have a very high, like 79 Gretzky O-Pee-Chee PSA 8 that you would put up against any 9. And I say I will give you one of them. Which one do you choose?
Is it a rough cut?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking the rookie.
Okay.
I'm probably taking the rookie because that's what I really want.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Josh. You'd have to get me on a certain day. I'm in love with this exquisite design.
You are.
If you had them side by side, I'd probably go exquisite because it speaks to
better.
me more.
Yeah.
It looks better. There's
and you picked it for this. You didn't pick a Gretzky O-Pee-Chee 8, right? So
yeah, okay. Yeah, well, there's my answer. Yeah, right there. Yeah, as I'm going back and forth. All right. Well, that's my pick. And okay, the fourth one. Now, everyone sit down when you're listening. I know you're all probably going to get upset at me, but I'm going to explain it.
Okay.
And you don't have to agree with it. You don't have to agree with it at all. That's fine. There you go. Okay. Most controversial saved for last. So let me explain some of my thoughts before you get your pitchforks out and your elbows in my face. What is the best non-patch, non-autographed McDavid card? Just close your eyes and think about that. What's the greatest non-auto, non-patch Connor McDavid card? Would it be the high gloss? That's up there. Would it be the PMG 1/1? That would definitely be up there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've always been a massive supporter of the high gloss and exclusive Young Guns. Yes, folks, that little design difference, that little tiny stamp on the card strokes my ego beautifully, and I love it. I love high gloss. I love exclusive. Anything that shows a little difference from the normal, right? It's hiding in public. I love it. Then came the outbursts. Oh, what a curveball to the hobby in my collecting. I really did. I really tried to be like, they're gimmicky. They won't stick. And then I held one. It's over. So one of the best designs cards ever, Upper Deck. Hat tricks upon hat tricks, okay? I also really love tribute cards. A lot of people don't, but I do. And I like Nickelback and I like tribute cards, okay?
We have 2 tribute cards in your top 4.
There you go. I do. There's a pretty good. Josh looking out for me. So even if they're the rookies, even if it's a rookie design, I'm in. I'm so in. All those Connor McDavid Cup tributes annoy everybody. Even I get annoyed. There's so many. There's like 38 of them. I don't care. I like them. And they're a lot cheaper. So you could get a rookie. It's not a rookie. Okay. Anyways. So I picked this card, a Gold Outburst Tribute Renewed, whatever they're called. I don't even know. Gold Outburst Connor McDavid. Yeah. Thank you. So this is a bit of my explaining. Okay. If I got a McDavid high gloss, there's 9 other ones. There's 9 other McDavid high glosses. Now that's a pretty elite club. I get it. But there is only one gold outburst. And what's my rival's biggest claim against me? Well, it's not really his rookie. I know. I'm very aware of that. Very aware. But it's a gold outburst, and the card itself is awesome. It makes my eyes scream in joy. I think it's fantastic. So I am a little paranoid. I know I got the official guarantee from Billy and Grant and everybody that they're not going to do tribute rookie cards in the outburst format forever. I get that. But let's say they did. And I'm buying my plane ticket to go bang on the door at Upper Deck, and I'm planning my adventure. Then there's 2 of these. So my wallet will hate me, but my ego still loves me. My card.
You would still have the first one, which is important.
I still have the first one, and I really don't believe it'll happen because I think Upper Deck is on this thing of like, they want to stay true to that. I just feel like I believe them and I have faith in that. Okay, so the asking price for this card is $155,000 on eBay. Obviously, that's not going to get paid. So look, shoot your shot. You hit the card. I love it. Shoot your shot. I firmly believe you should always ask for what you want for a card, but you should get the ridicule coming back. Okay. If you got the balls to say your big number, you should have the kahunas to take the heat. I personally believe this is a $15,000 card. But I think 20, I would be willing to pay out of my pocket 20 to 22,000. And I still think that's way overpayment because I believe it's a 15K card, but my 20 to 22K should get the deal done. It won't. Obviously, the guy's going to hold out. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Message me if you hear this. I just don't ever see how this card could be worth more than that. Why? For the exact reason that you think I probably shouldn't buy this card. It's not his rookie card. At the end of the day, there's one big poop stain that's going to follow this card forever, for the rest of its existence. It's not his rookie, right? That doesn't bother me, though.
What you would need to happen would be for either the Ovechkin or Crosby Young Guns renewed to come out, and for the Gold Outburst to sell for like 17 to 20,000. Then there's no way that 155,000 is holding up. Right.
Yeah,
that's like what needs to happen.
That's the guy probably just likes owning it and is just like, hey, if someone pays that, that's fine. If they offer me 100, I'll sell it. You know,
I think what Jeremy Lee calls it my not for sale price.
Yeah. I think when someone hits this in a pack though, and they're not a McDavid collector, that's everything's for sale. It's not like someone who hit this is a huge McDavid guy. Even if they are, come on, man. I've been around long enough to see how people change really quick. And that's my pick though. And I understand it's controversial. I even squished it in my top 4, but that's where I'm at today. I cannot tell you how many times I have a kind of a poopy day at work and I come home and I wash my hands for right away and I open my Connor McDavid binder and my favorite card in there is that red outburst. I can't, I'm so happy. That's one of the best things I've ever bought. I'm so proud of it. Yeah. And I like it more than his real rookie card right beside it.
Well, the outburst, as you said, is a home run of just from an aesthetic standpoint. Have you thought of this yet? So they're doing, what is it, like 4 or 5 renewed every flagship release? What happens when the Brady T? Are you going after the gold?
Oh, hard. Yeah, that has to be mine. That's the blank check mega bid. Yeah, I have to, that would be up here and not McDavid. Yeah.
Now, I know that this was hard, and because it was hard for me too, but did you find it though? I found it very helpful to me to kind of like now I know, at least today, if one of my 4 targets became available, that it might be, time to make a move, because I've already, I've actually thought it through.
Yeah, I'm not making a move on my 4 right now. I got to get through the summer and different scenarios maybe, but I wanted to go like, $150,000 card, and I did, and I kept it very realistic for me. These 4 cards are out of reach for me. Even the $6,000, I got go pay them right now, but I can't. I need that discipline to not spend that money, and that is, I'm sure people listening have a similar. Every one of us could go get a brand new Denali. It doesn't matter, but don't. It's probably not a good idea. You're going to be angry every month when you pay the bills. So it's hard for me knowing that card is 20 minutes away, my Brady Tkachuk, and I'm trying to balance being mature in life, and it's hard. That's why I don't have
like this mature Phil.
I know.
I'm happy. I'm your friend, so I'm happy that you're doing it in a way. But
well, here's a bad part. Matt Lee, great guy. I had him a guest on Friday Nights with Phil last Friday. He made it. He announced it. He put me on notice. He said, if you don't go get that Brady soon, I'm picking it up from him, because he collects 101s. I know he put the pressure on me. That's okay. I'll figure something out. I don't know. Sell a kidney. I don't know. What do kidneys
sell? Hasselhoff.
No, I want to keep him. He's my number 1 high gloss. He's my 101. Yeah.
Okay.
Even though he doesn't like me.
Well, he's a teenager.
I rubbed his back the other day when he was doing the dishes. He literally went, like, oh, God. No Greek in you.
Dad.
Who are you?
All right, Baba Louie, are you ready to go when we get around to get back from the National to be the next?
Good luck, Louie.
Yep, we'll work on it around the bonfire this weekend.
All right, there we go. Good job, Phil. Very much enjoyed that.
Thank you.
We're going to move on to the 4th installment of Hobby Over Underrated, and this is one of my favorite things to do.
We're doing that right now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Nice.
We started this about a year ago, and people seem to like it. I thought, and again, I think it's fun. So we had what we basically do is I pick 4 or 12 hobby topics, throw up the old hobby poll.
I love this poll. Or no, shoot. Where's the hobby poll? Right
There
there.
it is.
There you, Louis. I was so close to button bar shaming you that you saved yourself.
Of the highest honors, sir.
Bro.
Shame.
Okay. Yeah, we throw up the old hobby poll and then have you vote for each of the topics. Is it overrated or underrated? And we had almost 5,000 total votes.
What?
Yeah.
That many people on how many subscribers do you have on Instagram?
5.
Oh, yeah, probably. All right, let's get her going here.
Yeah, so a very good sample size. Well, I have 5,000 total over this. So it's like 600-700 per, right? So it's not
Okay.
Yeah, not. Sorry, I probably worded that wrong.
That's still a lot of people. That's very flattering.
Yeah, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through each topic. We're going to each give our own personal opinions if we think that is over or underrated. And then Phil, because you're the only one that hasn't seen the results, you'll get to guess what you think, how you think the hobby voted, and then we'll share the hobby results.
Fun.
So here's question number 1 or topic number 1. Michael Misa. What do you guys think? You think he's overrated, underrated?
Underrated. I think you got done dirty. The more the draft speculation went on. Matthew Schaefer. Go, Michael Misa.
I don't even know what to say. I don't have an opinion on if he's over. I don't know enough about him. He's overrated. Going to be like Bedard. Overrated.
I feel like he's a little bit underrated. And
Underrated.
then he was really awesome last year, and just kind of nitpicky stuff brought him down. But we'll have to see. What do you think the hobby said, Phil? Do you think the hobby?
I say the hobby says he's underrated. I think they agree with Phil.
Okay. Well, we'll share the results. And you're right. 63% said underrated. 37% said overrated.
Suck it, Trebek. Look at me go. Here we go.
Awesome.
Here's a juicy one.
Ooh.
Number 2.
Watermelon?
Upper Deck Black Diamond.
Oh, please. Overrated.
What do you think,
Both
Louis?
answers. Hobby agrees too.
Over.
Yeah. What do you say, Louis?
I hate
over.
Yeah, he says over. This is my least favorite set, and I don't. It doesn't make it bad. I'm kind of shocked how
should be $100.
How it sells. It's a lot of money, and people gobble it up, and I'm always a little surprised by that. But hey, each their own, right? What do you think the hobby said, Phil?
I'd like to add that this should be released after MVP for a low price point, and don't change it. Black Diamonds would be a great entry point. Like, don't change anything, just lower the price point up drastically by 80%. I think the hobby 100% says it's, well, I don't know. The hobby keeps loving it. I'm going to say the hobby. I say our good listeners are smart, and they said overrated.
Survey says dramatically 82% said overrated.
Look at us, boys. We're on.
That's one of the biggest landslides in the 4 times we've done this. That's kind of
Who picked 18%? Probably Dave. Dave likes Black Diamond.
Okay, another interesting one at number 3, die cut cards.
Bill's favorite.
Bill's favorite.
I think we all know how I feel about that.
How do you feel?
Overrated and overrated both.
I don't think they're over or God, Josh. I'd have a hard time. I'm glad I didn't notice you did this, so I didn't have to answer it.
I didn't realize. Louis, what happens when you have like a big decision to make? The internal strife? Like, it's oh God, I don't chicken or beef. I don't know.
Well,
why did we go for fajitas?
Cheeseburger, hamburger, cheeseburger,
macaroni and cheese. Forget it. Die cut cards. Here's the reason why it's hard for me to answer this is because I don't chase them very often at all. I'm not out there looking for them. So then they're overrated.
I'm going to say underrated because if done right, they're really awesome, but so often they're done wrong. And so people kind of just write them off. And so now, Phil, you think the hobby is going to say overrated?
Overrated.
Okay,
and I think your opinion is this.
You were right.
Thank you.
60% said overrated to 40% said underrated.
Yeah.
Question number 4. Panini Prism Hockey.
Oh,
Banger.
super easy. Underrated. Underrated.
What do you think, Louis?
They are underrated.
Mm-hmm.
I love Panini Prism Hockey, so I'm very much in the underrated camp as well. What do you think the hobby said, Phil? Did they agree with us or not?
They agree with all three of us. They think they're very
Really?
underrated.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at
70%
Building a
underrated.
culture. Gong Show culture. See?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Question number 5. Cole Caulfield.
Ooh. I think he's underrated.
I do.
concur.
Oh, wow. We all three agree again.
Mm-hmm.
So now what do you think the hobby thinks, though, Phil?
It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. I think the hobby thinks he's underrated as well.
So you're right.
I haven't been wrong yet. It's fantastic.
59% underrated, 41% overrated.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited to see what he does this year. I don't want him to do too much. Divisional rival.
Me too. I'm hoping for 40 plus goals. I think that's
on other. If he scores against other teams, sure. Just don't get in our way. And we're
about the only time I ever said anything from Wisconsin was underrated.
Roadkill, overrated, underrated. Sorry.
Wait till I ordered a bunch of Wisconsin t-shirts. We'll see what happens on one of the podcasts.
Gross. Now it's gonna get spicy, Phil.
Oh, you're
the national. Overrated, underrated.
Massively overrated. It's
really
it's clickbait event. No one even really shows up. There's no women there. It's all sausage fest.
Nobody wears deodorant.
Nobody wears deodorant. It's hygiene is not a strong suit. Yeah, it's terrible. Massively overrated.
What do you think, Louis?
I don't know. I've never been there.
Well, you gotta have an opinion.
Man, who cares?
I'm gonna say it's probably overrated.
That's right, Louis. It is. You're gonna have a terrible time.
Good.
Yeah, and Josh,
I think it's a little bit underrated from a hockey perspective.
No, you called me. You're like, I'm not having a good time. I want to go home. I'm like, it's okay, Josh. Just go home. That happened last year.
Oh yeah, didn't you have to say just enjoy some quality time with your dad there, Josh? Right, Phil? That's what you told him.
Pretty sure, yeah. The father-son trip, and Josh is whining to his friends the whole time.
Phil, what did the hobby say?
I don't know. The hobby says it's overrated, probably because they don't get to go like me and they're sucky babies like me. Yeah, see? Sucky babies like Phil.
59% said overrated, 41% said underrated. Are you still batting 100 here, Phil?
Yeah. Haven't. Yep. Oh, I'll fall on my face. Just give it a bit.
Well, maybe it'll be number 7, the Emerald Surge Parallel. Overrated or underrated?
I love how you put this in. Extremely underrated. It's an amazing card. Great card. No one talks about it. Underrated.
Let's keep it that way. Underrated.
I think it's overrated.
Yeah, I think you're overrated. Okay. I think
I love all the parallels in this.
The hobby's going to say it's overrated as well.
Oh, can I do a quick sidebar? So Baba Louie, we had to we didn't have a lot of time for him to canoe all the Slab Sharks cards to Canada today. So we had to package them up and, push them off the shore. Well, somebody sent in a bioluminescence from the out of 5.
Nice, eh?
Very cool.
Yeah, I've held one. Yeah. They're really nice cards.
Loved it. Okay. So you guys say underrated. I say overrated. What do you think the hobby thinks?
The hobby thinks it's overrated, but it's not going to be a big margin.
Okay, let's see.
Oh,
you got it wrong. They really agreed with you.
I will like to be wrong on that. I'm very proud of my hobby. That's great.
69% said underrated. 31% said overrated.
I didn't give faith to the good listener. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry.
Let him down.
Great cards. Good job.
Here's a good one. Upper Deck Credentials just came out a few weeks ago. What do you guys think? Overrated?
Okay, I'm confused. This is where I get. So does it mean the Crosby Essential credential I have?
No. The product credentials.
Just the product credentials.
Yeah.
Yeah. Underrated. Louis?
Yeah. Underrated.
Oh, Josh, stop. You like credentials.
You could go with it. You could go without it, but it's still underrated, Josh.
Okay, I'll say underrated. What do you think the hobby said?
Underrated.
All right, let's see what they said. They
Oh,
said
come
overrated.
on. See,
58% to 42% said overrated.
How could a cheap insert set be overrated? You're all wrong.
Shame.
Here's another interesting one: trade nights.
Oh, that's an unfair question.
Overrated and underrated.
Overrated.
Yeah, are we being honest or are we being friendly?
No, we're being honest.
Okay. I've gone to many trade nights. I rarely have a good time. I really don't. I don't find cards I want. I just don't have a good time. Now, the Johnny's minting trade nights, I've had a great time there, but that's different. Like local trade nights in the last 20 years that I've doesn't float my boat, as they say.
Well, I'm going to host a trade night at my house one night, Phil, and just get a bunch of people together and hang out and have fun.
Well, I'll be at the movie theaters.
Thank goodness.
Expanding my mind and watching creativity.
What do you think, Baba Louie? Overrated, underrated?
I've only been to 2. So, I think I'm going to say underrated because there's a lot of stuff out there that you have potential to get out of regular Joes.
Yeah, the potential's there. I just never seem to walk into that room.
I'm going to say they're underrated. I see a big plus to these things.
I am conflicted because I, like Phil, never saw the appeal. It's just not my personality. Like I've said this before on the show. I'm not a get in a big room and introduce yourself to a bunch of people type of person. I'm much more shy than that. But that being said, and this is not just because they sponsor our show, I've had a ton of fun at the last 2 minting trade. Like we've had stuff to do with Rip Party and where we've been like, okay, we only have like 45 minutes to budget to be here, and we end up staying an hour and a half because it has been. But I think that it's been more just now that we know a bunch of people, you kind of get to talk to people you know. And so I don't know if that colors my opinion at all, but I do see them as it is kind of fun to see all the people spread all their cards out and kind of wheeling and dealing. So I'm
It's a
gonna
reflection
say,
of themselves sometimes too, right? And
yeah.
this is how I would analyze it. I've used this before. When you walk into a little, let's say you're in a nice little cafe kind of town, a little village, you walk into a little trinket shop and the like owners working the desk and staring at you, hi, welcome, and you're the only customer, you feel obligated to buy something, right? I do. I'm so awkward in those situations, and I always buy something I don't want. But you go into a huge like corporate like Costco, you don't give a crap if you don't buy something. Get out of here, screw you.
Sure.
That's how I feel at Johnny's. The trade show is so big, you can window shop and I don't feel like I'm offending anybody if I keep
That's
walking.
fair. That's fair.
But a little trade night with like 12, 15 people, it's like, oh crap, I better give a good deal out here or I'm a big jerk in the room, right? Like that's
I window shop at them at the trade nights, and I think it's awesome. And like
it's big. There's music, there's other people when you're looking at a guy's cards and he's looking at you, the odds of him getting distracted by something else are good, and that's usually my window to run away.
I like looking at the cards. I like seeing what people collect, and it tells a story about what they're after. It's kind of fun, and then it's easy to ask somebody a question there about why they collect or stuff. People are they're more open to talk because you're at a trade night. It's not like you said, going through the show and you shoot the breeze with the dealer, but there's 8 other guys there where he doesn't want to talk to you. He needs to sell cards, So I'm going to say they're underrated still. Yes.
What do you think the hobby said, Phil?
I think the hobby doesn't have it's such a personal question. Like, does the hobby like pizza? Some do, some don't. I wouldn't trust anyone that didn't like pizza. But I think the hobby says underrated because I feel most people like trade nights.
Well, let's see if you're right. You are.
Yeah, there you go.
Wider margin than you thought, 67%.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that you got over 60% of people doing it better than we are. So teach us how to trade show better.
67% said underrated, 33% said overrated.
That's good. So that's the hobby, right? Like, trade night is the hobby. I mean,
okay, number 10, Blackhawks patches.
No, you're doing me dirty, man.
Overrated, underrated.
Overrated. You know my answer.
Louis.
We'll just say underrated because there's so many dang colors.
That was another Baba Louie Hobby hot take.
Gotta get it in at least once or so.
Well, I get in trouble in Discord if I don't do it.
Right.
So
Oh, really?
I do. I think they're underrated. I think they're amazing. I love how I love the texture, not just the colors too, that you get and all the weaving.
It's like grandma's
Sherlock.
knitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to look at that. How many Blackhawk patch cards do you own, Josh?
All of them.
I don't know. I don't collect patch cards.
You don't own one.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Your opinion means nothing.
What the
do you
hobby
think
say?
the hobby
Phil?
said.
The hobby says the hobby agrees with me. They say they're overrated. I'm gonna go
I
out with a
doubt
bang
it.
here.
Let's see what they said.
Yeah, I know.
59% said underrated. 41%.
Hey, that's a lot closer than I thought. That's awesome. That's good. See, they're coming around.
Two more. Question 11. Tribute cards. Oh, this is very appropriate today.
Very appropriate.
And I did this
Massively
before I knew
underrated.
your picks too. So
I do need to clarify. Listen, I don't agree with the amount of I'm going to use McDavid Cup cards. That's the easiest one because you can go looking for them and they're easy to see. There's too many. There's too many. Like one a year is too many. And there's way more than one a year. So, a Cup tribute card of McDavid's rookie every 5 years, I can get behind that. And I think that would be awesome. And that's more than enough to go around. It really is. So I do think they're underrated, but I would like a lot of less of them. So
yeah, exactly what you said.
boy,
I think they're great, but there just shouldn't be so damn many of them.
Mm-hmm.
I like to look at them. I just don't feel. I think the values get a little skewed, in my opinion.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna say overrated.
So you agree with my take on
value?
the outburst then? Sure, ask for 150K. That's fine. I personally believe it's worth 15.
I trust your assessment on that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
What do you think the hobby thinks so, Phil?
Oh, the hobby says they're overrated.
Let's see.
Okay. Yeah.
Not a huge.
And-
I thought it'd be bigger margin.
But you know what?
57%.
I'm willing to bet though that their reasoning behind it is there's too many.
Maybe.
I don't want to put words in their mouth.
Good point.
But there's just so many of them. There's always a tribute here, there, everywhere.
Yeah. For the good listener, 57% overrated, 43% underrated. Last one. Now the last one we do every time,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm so happy because we're gonna share too the other 3 times we've done this to see the trend. So it's Connor
Really?
Bedard. Is he overrated or underrated? What do you guys think?
Well, it's a trick question. I think he's underrated as a hockey player. I think he's going to be a lot better than most people think.
Yes, underrated.
Saying that, I can't justify the prices of his cards. Even I've contributed to that nonsense.
Yeah, but the question's not are Connor Bedard's card prices over or underrated.
Good point, Lou. Thank you for keeping me in line. Connor Bedard is underrated. That sounds funny to say that.
It's underrated.
Weird to say that sentence.
I think he's overrated. I'm just being completely honest. And what I come back to on this is the Celebrini thing. I think in a heartbeat, I'm taking Macklin Celebrini over Connor Bedard.
I think the jury's still out on that.
Sure.
Oh, of course it is. Of course. I mean, this is an opinion, right? And it's and I've stated a million times, I am first and foremost loyal to this hobby. I want with every fiber of my being for this guy to be great because that means awesome things for the hobby. But we're honest too. What do you think the hobby said in its opinion?
I think they said overrated by a lot.
Really? All right, let's see.
Yeah, because wrong one.
Oh,
sorry. Yep.
I actually thought it'd be more than that. To be honest, I thought it'd be like an 80-20 maybe or 75.
It's like 2/3, 1/3. Two-thirds.
I'll take it.
Overrated, 1/3. 68% overrated, 32% underrated. Now I just mentioned we've done Connor Bedard every time. So I'm going to go back and we're going to start. We'll go.
Hey, hold on. Let me cut in before I put these up. And this is where I do think I don't want to say I know what everybody's thinking, but if we're comparing what Bedard's done to what we're paying for his cards, and I think that's where this most of these answers came from, I 100% agree with the hobby here. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I think the kid's got so much skill and potential in him that
Oh, he
I don't
does. He's got a ton of talent, but nothing that he's done on the ice has matched his card values. I mean, is that a fair statement?
It
Yeah,
is
fair first. It's an accurate statement.
very fair statement, but I think that's the way this question went.
You can say the same thing about everybody. His is just inflated. You can say the
Sure.
same thing about Lane Hudson. Say the same about not Kale McCarr. So many players. I could have went like you paid 2,000 for a red outburst Celebrini young gun. Yeah, well, it's a lot cheaper than Bedard. $2,000 could get you a rookie card of the greatest hockey player ever.
Mhm.
Right? You can change the scenario in every way. Celebrini's prices, all these young kids' prices are way overinflated.
Celebrini would be take any other rookie within the past couple years and give them Connor Bedard's hobby values. They're all overrated, right? Nobody
Yes, correct. That's what I was trying to say.
matched that value. And so we're gonna start with the most recent and go back. So the last time we did this was on the March 13th episode, is episode 273. At that point, 70% said overrated, 30% said underrated. So actually it's gotten a little bit better since then. More,
but you got worse as it went on, though.
And then the time before that was episode 241, which was November 21st.
Yeah.
And at that point, 76% said over, and now 24% underrated. Now, remember, too, if you go back to last fall at the end of November, he had a really rough start to the year. So the sentiment was probably at its lowest at that point. And then he had a much better second half of the 24-25 season than the first half. And the first time we did it was prior to last season on August 26th, episode 216. 73% said overrated, 27% said underrated.
So we're easing, the hobby's easing up on them a little bit, ever so gently.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna stay this. It's gonna stay this way and be consistent until he plays or his stats match card prices, whatever we think that is.
Yeah. And I'm a total nerd for data like this. So to me, one of the benefits of longevity in a show, and that we do this all the time because we're nuts, is to be able to see stuff like this, right? We're over a year doing 4 separate polls on the same thing to see how, I guess, in general, consistent the sentiment has been.
What's not consistent? Your grammar. Is underrated and overrated one word or 2 words?
It's both. You can use it both ways.
Oh, okay. I actually didn't know
I put overrated on top and then underrated. So
yeah,
I know.
At least you capitalized the second word. That's good. It's a title.
It's kind of like IE and EG.
Oh,
yeah, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Drives me nuts. That
shots fired.
IEEG.
So, any other big surprises beyond the Bedard discussion? Did any of these shock you?
Yeah, the Emerald did. I didn't know the hobby thought they were underrated. I'm proud of that answer.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember any of the answers. So
Louis like a goldfish. He's our goldfish.
I have to call you Phil too from now on. Okay. New product release is brought to you by Gongshow friend and partner Mint Ink. If you're in Chicago this week, you might see Johnny buzzing around the convention center. Mint Ink, although, is fully operational at their Vaughan headquarters and are there to help fill all your hobby needs and desires, except for Phil's hobby desires, because those are gross and mostly illegal.
Accurate.
You can get all the newest hockey hobby box at Mint Ink. They have tons of singles. You can consign your cards, turn them into some cash, or submit some cards for grading. And if you're not in Toronto, you can do it all on the Mint Ink website, which is mintink.ca. They even ship hobby boxes anywhere in Canada. It's like a concierge service right at your door. So again, check out Mint Ink at mintink.ca. We're going to do a little bit of a roundup for new product releases. There's a lot going on with the National, but there are some things that, of course, Upper Deck torpedoed me today with the 24-25 SP Authentic checklist, which is now out. That will release on August 13th. That was a 4-hour detour I didn't have planned today, but I did get it up on the checklist website. Huge release. I mean, it's one of the most top 3 probably products of the year. We're going to get some more Future Watch autos for the likes of Celebrini, Minchkov, Shimmy Shakes, Lane Hudson. So very excited about that. And then we will preview the checklist configuration and designs next week. So in the meantime, go to hockeychecklist.com and check it out. Tons of people on the site today looking at it. Like lots.
It's the Future Watch set. They should just change it. SP Future Watch.
Yeah, there you go.
They need another card in there. They need something. They should put here's a good start. The basics from the cup. I'd put that in there. That's not going to change a lot of minds, but that'd be a start. That's not a
Needs
cup
an
card.
insert.
Huh?
What? Needs a good insert.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if we're still doing this when we're 80, what these shows would be like?
I got my cane ready. I got a good hobble going on.
What did you say? I can't hear you, Sonny.
Damn you, Madigan. Nincompoop. Quiet, Lewis.
Lewis. Oh, and speaking of dive bombs, another dive bomb from Upper Deck today. Of course, they gotta peace and love you, Upper Deck, but you're killing yourselves on these e-pack releases. They gave all of 12 hours notice again that 2324 Fleer Ultra is going live today. By the time you're listening to this on e-pack, there's no checklist. I haven't even seen it. I love Fleer Ultra.
I don't understand. This is you put so much effort in a Black Diamond and you don't even announce that. Like that. What is going on right now?
They give you 12 hours basically notice.
I don't. So this is what's scary. Listen, I'm not going to the National, so I don't have to meet any of the brass there. What is going like? Actions speak louder than words. Okay, so forget any words that have been said. Fleer Ultra is one of the greatest, most fun sets to collect, and you're giving it nothing. Like you're not killing it. I guess you're not killing the bird. It makes no sense to me. Makes no sense to me how you don't flex this set and then you print and advertise MVP. What is going on? Anyway,
I sent out an urgent APB to them asking them for the checklist because I want to see it myself. And we have the checklist site and got kind of we're at the National, which I get it, right? I mean, they're pretty busy right now, so I don't have high hopes that we'll get it right away.
But why is this not promoted hardcore? Like, why is this not printed in Hobby Box?
Amen. Thank you.
It makes no sense. I don't understand how there's not one person in that building that's like, listen, we really need to not have this on e-pack. There has to be a whole business thing. I'm not there's you always say, Josh, you need the right amount of data points to project where we're going. There has to be a massive data point I'm not getting that I'm ignorant to.
I think I don't think I know there's a boatload of people that love e-pack, but I don't think there's enough people that love it enough to show that this could be a super sleeper if you would print it and put it out in boxes and let the masses buy them, not on e-pack.
But maybe here is the matzo ball I'm missing. They make way more money selling it on e-pack because that's the only answer, right? The only Upper Deck's a business. I get it. You gotta make the best decisions for the mighty dollar. I'm totally cool with that. But it has to be that. It has to be like, okay, we crunch the numbers. If we print for Ultra, we'll only make this amount of money. But if we do it on e-pack, it's not as popular, but we make more profit. That's fine. Is that what it is? Is that the thing? It makes no sense.
I don't know.
They've always been a little weird with Fleer, right? It's always it's been inconsistent, even when it was physical. You had it was Fleer Retro, then it was Fleer Showcase, and it was Ultra EX. Right. And so there's never been a consistent, or I would say never, but in a long time, there hasn't been a consistent year-to-year Fleer product. Now we've had that now 3 years in a row because 2021 was the first e-pack, but I think this would do way better in hobby. I mean, Louis, imagine at the price point, like $120 a box, we would have to rent another vehicle to bring this product to the lake to open up on the pontoon boat this week.
It'd be that set. And we all have different tastes, and all of us love Fleer. Why? Because there's something in the set for everybody. It has that much variety.
Mhm.
This got me hot.
Awesome inserts.
This ticked me off, man. I don't understand.
Well,
Like,
when we get back
suck.
to, I don't know if Billy still does it, but I want to talk to them about it too. And it's like, I didn't even know it, and literally it's in like my promotions tab in my email. And I'm like, Fleer Ultra comes out tomorrow?
Mhm.
What?
I'd like to understand the logic. I don't
It makes no
deserve
sense.
an answer. I mean, we don't work for them. They don't owe us anything. I get it, but I mean, we're twice a week an advertisement for your entire company. Like, I wouldn't mind a bone here and there. You know what I mean? Like it makes no sense. I hope, anyways. On a positive note, I hope the medallions this year have their legs on them.
Yeah.
I
Well,
hope they
there's
didn't cut the
medallions. There's very little. There's like a paragraph on the EPAC website about the product, and there is medallions. There's Scoring Kings. I saw that, and so
Scoring Kings, good.
Scoring Kings are bangers, man.
Oh,
happy to see the. I'll be really curious to see the medallions, because that's my favorite. Just like you.
Mhm. And then if I want them on EPAC, which is great, I can go on ComC and buy them. Huh? But then I got to wait 2 months because I'm number 1,871 to get them.
Oh, you just pay the extra $2 and get them in 8 days.
Okay, I'll pay $2.
You know what? Fleer Ultras, like Credentials, is a poor man's Fleer Ultra. That's how I look at that. Yeah, Fleer Ultra is the OG. You know,
I love Fleer. The logo. I'm like, I'm tingling.
Yeah,
in weird places right
very Canadian royalty.
So 100%. Last little in our roundup for new product releases is just want to acknowledge again that 25, 26 MVP is out today. So we now officially have live pack pulled Ivan Demidov rookies and Canadians jerseys. And I'm just going to say this.
Okay.
Don't go spend like $700 on an MVP Ivan Demidov rookie.
Don't spend $7 on an MVP.
Yeah, I mean,
no, this is Phil's throw it up against the wall and see if it sticks. Product.
Yeah, exactly.
And people will. I guarantee it. There's going to be some ridiculous sales, and they never hold up. I don't like saying never, but there's a 99% chance that whatever you pay today, a year or two from now, it's going to be dramatically less. So you just got to keep that in mind, right? And because there's a lot of people that are excited. You know, he's going to be the big chase in Series 1. So people have been waiting, and pent up demand causes crazy actions.
But I'd give like $400 for a Ryan Leonard.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes? No? Nobody? Crickets?
Yeah.
All right.
No, I don't know. I like what you're saying. I'm listening. I gotta listen sometimes.
Gabe Perreault, yeah. So Ryan Leonard, a couple of the other big rookies in the short print are Gabe Perreault, Ryan Leonard, Dalibor Dvorsky, and then Artem Levshinov from the Blackhawks, right?
Levshunov.
That's what I got. So get your hobby boxes, pre-orders, minting.
If you're curious, Friday nights with Phil, I'll have a box to give away and a box to open. I have no idea. I know nothing about the set, so come hang out with me and we'll look at it together.
Personal pickups, supported by Pather, and we're grateful for their support of our show. If you're at the National this week, be sure to stop by the Pather booth and stock up on Ultimate holders. Baba Louie's like a caged animal. He mentioned, jeez,
like a hamster, doesn't know where to go.
The minute like our badges get scanned, he's going to disappear and be at that booth because he cannot wait. The reason is the Ultimate holders, and they're amazing. Ultimate holders are made from acrylic, which makes them more clear, scratch resistant. And Pather's also added UV protection to them. They're not grandma's old polystyrene one touch. Look at us getting all sciencey. Right? Your cards deserve the best home where they'll be safely protected while looking amazing. And the best part is, and we probably haven't mentioned this enough, is that you would think that these are way more spendy than the typical one touch. Not really. They're maybe a couple pennies more. So good deals. Good job. On to you, Pather.
You want a good pizza, you got to pay for it. And this isn't even that much more expensive. It's almost cheaper in some places.
The other ones are your pizzas. This is your pie.
Oh, good call. Good call. Yeah.
All right, Phil, you got nothing?
I unfortunately do not this week. No, I can't. I do have new cards. You will see them next week, but I can't.
Phil, just say no.
No,
just say no.
Sorry.
Just say you're in national depression and
I'm in national depression.
Okay.
Smiling on the outside, crying on the inside.
What will you buy? What's your personal?
I did have one, and I thought it was pretty sweet. I got a 24-25 Upper Deck Silver Outburst Nico
Attaboy.
Hischier. So cool. So nice.
Look at that sparkle, eh? Wow, what a card, man. Love these outbursts.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my big personal pickup finally came to the old mailbox after circling half the globe, literally, in eBay's authentication program. So I consigned a bunch of old cards laying around in Slab Sharks and was able to, according to Phil,
Oh, you got it. Nice.
Dramatically overpay for my...
Doesn't matter. You did it the right way.
I love this card. And I am very happy. Here she is. Now, it's not in the Ultimate Holder, and California Dave had mentioned this too. These are a little bit unorthodox size. They're a little thicker.
Wider.
Traditional card, wider. Sorry. Yeah, they're the thinnest card.
Oh, wider.
Wide.
They're too wide for an Ultimate Holder. Which is sad.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Just barely. It's like you could like probably squish it in there, but
yeah.
You don't want to do
Well,
it.
just top load it then. Yeah, top loader binder.
Yeah. They're bendy.
Can you bend it? I want to see. How bendy is it?
Oh,
bend it. That's wavy. I want to see bendy. Yeah, okay, that's bendy. That's good. Yeah, no
that
more.
Was scary. That was scary.
Yeah, I'm surprised you did that actually. $500
love it. Yeah, I paid $475 for it, so I just bet the card.
Is that American?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think it's the card of the year so far for me.
Oh,
I really do.
Stop. Card of
the year.
Go on. Get out of here.
I love it. I wanted the Caprice Hot really bad. Sell me one, not for...
Tell me one.
I just set the market at ridiculous rates, so that's...
Yeah.
You have all bad takes on everything in hockey.
Oh.
You know what? We're very healthy for the hobby because we pay healthy amounts when we give back, right? We get Steve Angeled often.
don't like most like content creators like pump and dump and make money. We just overpay for
Yeah, we're doing it the wrong way.
Overpay?
Oh, man.
Don't overpay.
Oh,
I do.
What? I paid $7 for that outburst. Come on.
Yeah.
All right, Phil, you're gonna be okay this week?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be okay. I'm
Sure.
all right. Yeah. You guys.
We need to like send an edible arena.
You kids go have fun without me. It's okay. It's okay. I'm fine. Go have fun. You're young. Make mistakes.
Hey, boy.
We're gonna have a great time, but it won't be the same without you.
Thanks, buddy. I'm looking for, you know what? All the more reason to plan the next thing even better. We'll see each other in a couple months in Saskatoon.
Woodloo, we will.
Yeah.
If you like the episode, please leave a rating, review on Apple, Spotify, whatever podcast app you listen to us on. If you love the show, you love Baba Louie. Who doesn't love Baba Louie? Maybe his wife, but you want to support. Depends on the day of the week.
Wow. Doing dirty, eh? Josh is mean today, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you have been hurting my feelings this entire show.
Get out of here.
I have lost at least 37% of my self-esteem just being on the show.
You're
but if
fine.
you want to support us, what you can do it for as little as $5 a month. Join out of $9.99. Support level tier on Patreon. Future Watch.
You want to hold it like a little baby?
Are we going to get through this? In our Instagram, TikTok profile, go to patreon.com, search for Hockey Cards Gongshow, or go to our website, find the link there. You can also follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube. And boys, the Hockey Cards Gongshow podcast is a production of Dogbox Ventures, LLC. Louis, take us out. And Phil, don't go anywhere.
Bye.
It's the Gong Show. We're dropping the facts. Hockey cards on fire. No holding us back. Josh looking sharp, the face of the scene. Feeling pork chop pants, rocking it clean. Baba Louie in the booth, he's the man with the plan. The best producer in all the land. Gong Show Nation, let's hit the flow. It's the Hockey Cards Gong Show. Let's go, let's go. Wanna say the minute show.
He's America's sweetheart. Welcome to the Baba Louie Show.